Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast, where we don't box ourselves in. We put ourselves in rectangles. Yes, sir.
All these squares make a circle.
Rectangles are definitely squares, gang.
Rectangles are not squares.
All these squares make a circle.
No. Oh, my bad. Square is a rectangle, but no. A square is a rectangle is a square.
A rectangle is not a square.
So a square is a rectangle because one of them.
Yeah, a square is a rectangle because it has four sides. But a rectangle is not a square because a rectangle doesn't necessarily have four equal sides. You see what I'm saying?
Every square is a rectangle. You know, that's what I thought. It's one of the two. God, we're nerds.
But we computer science degrees.
All these squares make a circle.
It's a quadrilateral, so type shit.
Welcome back to another Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. Got the four guys with you today. The four Kings of 2K. You see what I'm saying? If you tuned in to the stream last night. Fun stream. Y'all have fun last night, man?
I did.
Absolutely. I'm rich.
Dama?
I had absolutely zero fun last night. None.
Complaining.
That's all you.
I was asked a question.
Tell him, bring me my money.
I'm glad y'all had fun. You know what? I had fun knowing that my friends had fun.
I bet. That wasn't a question, though, but I feel it. Hey, listen, man, we got the big three today. All right, y'all see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail. Main topic, non-basketball. Yeah, Kendrick Lamar is headlining the Super Bowl in 2025. So we're going to be talking about that today, the discourse around that. We're back. Like, that ass, I told y'all we've been trolling for a minute. Now, we're really locked in now, for real, man. Let's lock the fuck in. It's the fourth quarter. All right? But yeah, we're gonna be talking about Kendrick today. Is Caitlin Clark not just the face of the W at this point? Is she the face of basketball? Oh wow. Okay. And Skip Bayless has been unleashed. He is now the most unhinged he's ever been. Now you might be asking, how can he be more unhinged after 20 years of shaboing-boinging one person? We'll see. That is something yet to find out. With that being said,
podcast.
Skip to my Lou
podcast. Skip and Lou, man. No mind. Continue. My fault. I'm sorry. Thinking out loud.
You good, man. Before we get straight to business, Damo, how you been, man? How was the weekend?
Cool little weekend. Spent the weekend with the fam. My newest daughter is going to be here a lot sooner than expected, so prepare for that.
Damn, congratulations.
Yeah.
What does that mean? I don't.
I'm about to say, you mean that in a good way?
Oh, so no. Yeah, in a good way. We were expecting her to be like the end of October, middle of October, earliest. Now it's looking like probably end of the month, early.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Okay. All right, Omar, how you been, man?
I'm doing good. So good that my throat is itchy. A sign of the Rona. Been hanging out with my wanging out, and I have this new thing to show for it. I do have a rug that I made with my girlfriend. Also, I did this instead of going to my class reunion, my 10-year class reunion. Definitely unk status.
You feel like you missed out?
I got the lowdown, the scoop. I did not miss out. If anything, it was player that I wasn't there. So
they was looking for Big O. Yo, where O at?
Yeah, they was asking my homeboy. Daddy? I mean, Omar, have you seen him? So, type shit.
Who is that? Hey.
That's crazy.
All right.
Hey. Sage, how you been, man?
Oh, well, had a fantastic yesterday. Got me $5,000. Appreciate y'all niggas, man. Y'all good people. Y'all my brothers for real. Then afterwards, spent it all on a parlay. spent it all on the parlay. All on the parlay. Did not hit at all. I mean, my God. But at least the Steelers won. Hey, chat. If your team won on Sunday, raise your hand. Half of y'all niggas.
I did.
Ravens fans. Oh, man.
The Patriots won.
I can't wait for my hot take. I can't wait for my hot take because, spoiler, it's a cold take. But it's going to be a hot pod, though. We are definitely going to get right into a lot of the hot topics today. I'm excited.
All right, man. Put a 1 in the chat if your team won this weekend. Put a 2 if it didn't. Let me see a show of hands. But before we get started, if you guys want to support the pod, the super chat button is on the screen. Go ahead and send us some super chats. We'll read them throughout the stream. And also leave us a 5-star review on audio on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts. I got one right here from is literally just a bunch of random letters. Best pod in the world. Started as a SNS fan, then became a member of the Souls community. He's better than all of you guys, in parentheses. Now I've been watching every pod since the switch back to YouTube. Audio listeners up. Yeah, appreciate you, man.
I would appreciate it, but like the beyond backhanded ass comment is really making it hard to appreciate that. Is that weird?
He's got his favorite. I'm never gonna be mad at anybody for having their favorite.
But like him going, he's better than all of you guys. It's kind of crazy. Like
you guys do. Yeah, I'm saying you guys do that for you.
Yeah, but people say they're favorites, but like he's better than you. It's kind of like, all right, bro.
Now I will say he picked the worst to be a favorite.
Oh
wow. Oh wow.
Now don't get offended, B Souls. Trust me, if they said that about anybody, I would say the same thing.
Oh, wow.
So
if they said that about you,
yeah,
worst one.
Yeah,
you said right.
Type shit.
All right, we got some super chats already right here for $5. Hands are nice for $5. Good evening, Buckers. I got a question for y'all. Who wins 2023 Clippers in their prime or 2017 Warriors with Love, the Baron of Montrose? The pod, we're trying to pivot. This is
but this is why you told me to do super chats. This is why I didn't bring it up. This is
I want you guys to pivot and talk about gay son, daughter, and music. But I just got one quick question before you guys continue the gay son, daughter. Do you guys think the Lakers are going to get a championship, bro? I don't know, bro.
the Warriors, dog. Shit.
I will say this is an example of a super chat.
That is an example.
Hands are nice for $4.99. This arbitrary basketball question.
I
got Clippers.
Fuck no. Well, I'm not going to. Fuck no.
Yeah, give me Clippers.
We have another super chat here. This is from Quayshawn Walters. $4.99. I don't have my cell word over here. Did you guys see the police footage with Hill?
Seen enough to know it was wrong, but I ain't seen everything.
I seen enough to know Tyreek's a dick.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna tell you something. Tyreek Hill got more power than a lot of black men. Before the game was over, they fired that police officer. They fired that police. That was crazy.
During the game, he lost his job. That was hilarious.
I know what Tyreek's done in the past. Chat, definitely some things that he's done very recently in terms of social status, but that was foul. I ain't know that.
Damo, you got your mic low? You got your line down? Are you projecting? They said you quiet, gang.
Am I? Hey, do I sound good to y'all?
No, you do sound quiet. You got to shout.
You do sound a little quiet.
Project. Tell us how you feel about D-Mitch.
I mean, damn, I don't want to be yelling. Hello?
No, yell. You should yell.
I don't think I should yell. My daughter's asleep. I don't want to yell.
See.
It's crazy.
That was a great counter.
Up. So, I don't know.
If you could turn it up, though, that'd be great. With that being said, man, let's talk some hoops real quick. Just real quick. We lied. All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and start off with hot take or hot ass. Starting with Atlanta's very own Trae Young.
Oh.
Timothy.
Big Trae. This is what Trae Young had to say on a recent interview.
Hey, I used to have this saying. I used to hate when I used to see guys that's tall and that's all. You know what I'm saying?
Tall and that's all. That's what I'm saying.
They just out there. They tall and that's all, and they can finish and do all this stuff. And
Rudy Gobert this chat.
If I was 6'8", like I feel like I would be the best player to ever play this game, just because of my mentality and the way I play, just the smartness I have on this game. Like I feel like there's a lot I can bring, but there's a lot of deficiencies because like I'm 6'2", 6'1". Like it's tough. I'm playing in a big man's game. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like the percentages for me, I think it varies because like, I mean, you said it's heart and skill. Like for me, like it's a lot of it's skill. I mean, a lot of it's skill, but a lot of it's heart. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of guys, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same bar for everybody. Hey,
All right, so Trae Young says if he was 6'8", he would be the greatest player of all time. Hot take or hot ass?
I guess I'll start it off. I'm saying hot ass because this kind of like, well, if we are doing this with everybody, there's like other 6'4", 6'3" unders that I would pick over Trae Young. But even if Trae Young was 6'8", you could make an insanely offensive player. I still think one like a LeBron James would be better, or one like a Tim Duncan, even, to be honest, would be better. And that's not even to be honest, in terms of slandering Tim Duncan. I think I get higher on Tim Duncan the more I've like just been in the NBA conversations. I really think Tim Duncan's a great player. But yeah, I think there's a couple of players that would stop him from being the greatest of all time. But obviously, you know, if you take a short player's game, enhance it by simply making them taller, and then in the parallel of most NBA fans, the handles don't get any worse. The shooting doesn't get any. Everything translates fucking perfectly, which I don't think that would be the case. But if that were to be the case, again, we're high scaling Trae Young here. No, I don't think he would be the greatest of all time, but he'd be a damn good player. Obviously, a better player.
Do we make everybody else tall? Go ahead.
Right, and that's where I was going with that earlier.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's very simple. Hot ass because at 6'8", you're LaMelo Ball with worse hair. I don't think that's gonna make you any better. I don't think that's the GOAT. I'm sorry. I don't think that's the best player in the league now or 10 years ago. You're LaMelo Ball with worse hair.
I think he'd be better than LaMelo Ball because I actually think he cares about basketball. Plus, he actually he doesn't want to run kids over.
That's fair.
But so I think the difference. I mean, Trae, if you showed a little bit more, you could be bad at defense due to size, but you're not bad at defense due to size, except for maybe last year. You just don't try. So maybe if you tried more on defense, I would be more inclined to say, oh yeah, that's fine. But let's just say he's 6 foot right now, and he said 6'8".
Yeah.
If we added 8 inches to every player, because I don't know if you're doing that in this world. Still got LeBron as the best player ever. So,
well, let's actually play the game then. Who are some players that are, that are short, that if we raise them to 6'8", would be better than Trae Young at 6'8"?
If we gave them 8 inches, or if we just raised them to 6'8"?
Raise them to 6'8".
Damn, I was gonna say Wemby with 8 inches is a good night.
Needed.
Yeah, no. Raise them to 6'8", and they already got to be short, bro. Like, why are you bringing up Wemby?
I got you. I think Allen Iverson 6'8" better.
Better than Trae or the GOAT?
Trae at 6'8".
Oh, yeah, I would say, Allen Iverson, for all the shits and giggles we've had on his handle and on Gilbert Arenas or Gil Arenas pod or whatever. I think Allen Iverson, of all the short guards, make him taller. He's like one of the 3 that come to mind where I'm like, oh yeah, his game translates, especially if you think his handle is overrated. Therefore, he could dribble at a taller height. He would still be explosive, all that. So I'll fuck with the AI pick. I'm personally thinking of 2 names. Sorry to cheat. I got Curry and or Chris Paul. Chris Paul probably is my safe haven pick. I think if you take Chris Paul, make him 6'8", he's already a fantastic defender in his prime. He was already a mid-range player in his prime. Now you give him the ability to just straight up shoot over people. He had a great handle. If the handle goes down a bit, he still has some of the best basketball IQ I've ever seen. So now he's dotting people up with the ability to see over the defense, let alone would he probably just be dunking the basketball? Yeah, Chris Paul would be unbelievable. And then Steph Curry 6'8" is just like a demigod of 2K15.
The answer is the little guy, IT.
Oh, God.
Think about Isaiah Thomas, his ability to put pressure on the rim at 5'7" was amazing.
Crazy.
Yeah, amazing.
You'd be a damn offensive player.
At 6'8"?
With the same athleticism, because he's hella athletic.
Yeah, so he's very shifty. I would be concerned quite literally on the handle. Is his handle going to be exactly the same?
Wait, you said everybody else. You said everybody else handled the same. Why you?
Yeah. So if we're doing it like that, then proceed. But I was just thinking like consider like how you have to dribble if you're fucking 5'9" versus if you're 6'9".
He can still carry. He can still carry the basketball.
He can still carry that motherfucker.
He's
fair.
6'8". He's Tracy McGrady.
6'8" D Wade's kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, he's
6'8" Dwayne Wade is absurd. We may be overthinking this.
That nigga getting downhill crazy style,
Jesus
y'all.
Christ,
I don't know what y'all talking about. 6'8" Dwayne Wade. Oh, wait, is Dwayne Wade? How tall is Dwayne Wade?
Remember, like 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, 6'3", 6'4".
What are we talking about?
Yeah,
oh, never mind.
6'8" Dwayne Wade is fucking ludicrous.
Wait, so what's the cutoff for a short guy? I didn't think Dwayne Wade was a short guy.
No, it's whoever you want to just raise to 6'8". I could say Anthony Edwards if I wanted to be that guy.
But that's Mickey. That's Mickey.
Oh, so we're doing what, like 6'2",
6'4" and under, 6'4" and under,
6'4" and under. I was thinking 6'2" and under.
Under
6'4". Do
6'4".
6'3" and under then, yeah. Because
hey, yo, that year where Isaiah Thomas finished top 5 in MVP, that nigga shot 59% at the rim with like a 565 attempts at 5'7".
Bro.
Oh yeah, Isaiah.
I was hyped for every bucket because every bucket was like, what the hell?
Body is crazy.
Holy shit, that's the answer. Yeah, actually, that would
Isaiah Thomas and Jason Tatum's body is fucking absurd. I'll admit that.
Oh my god, yo,
God,
he's getting it off. No cap.
That would be great.
A Zeman for real, but it does sound like this pod is not high on Trae Young, and I actually had a tweet. Honestly, talking the same sentiments, just in a different way. I tweeted this out yesterday. Hold on. So I posed the question on the timeline. All right, this is honestly a conversation we've had on the pod before, but we really got into it at the beginning of the 2K stream. I said reality is not everyone in the NBA is going to be a winner. Someone gotta be the Vince Carter respectfully. Who do y'all think some of those players are? I'll start. And I said Trae. I said Trae Young is this generation's Vince Carter.
I think Trae Young is better than Vince Carter, but I understand the argument. We don't have to.
Shit.
We don't have to.
The sentiment, yeah, the sentiment.
The sentiment. But Trae Young is better than Vince Carter.
Oh shit.
So I guess who are some of young players in the league that people are hyping up that you're like, y'all gas him too much, man. Like at the end of he's not gonna be a Kobe top 20 all time D Wade level player. He gonna be there at Vince Carter, T Mac level.
Let me get on that ledge.
Uh-oh.
Paolo Banchero.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Damn, I gotta hear that one out, man.
Paolo Banchero. He's already going down the wrong path. He's going down the path of the dark side with that KD training arc. It's cool to have. Put that head down and get to that rim, baby boy. And there's a conversation about Jason Tatum because one ring shouldn't absolve you from this conversation, but we'll have that another day. But yeah, Paolo Banchero, he's already doing some nasty things. Put that head down, get to that rim, go to the school of LeBron. LeBron, you know, it's crazy. LeBron is 40 years old, and all these guys have so much opportunity to either go the right way in basketball or the cool way in basketball. And they choose the cool way every time.
Had a lot of anger in it. My bad. I don't wanna
So
have an awkward silence there, but damn.
So with this thing, I want to start off by eliminating names. I know I'm supposed to name names for the segment, but I want to eliminate names like Luka. I want to eliminate names like fucking Embiid. Players that are like, yeah, they may not win a championship. If you think they'll never win, fine. But they're absurdly like peaking better than Vince, with all respect, outside of those people that will tell you in the eye test thing. Now, if we want to say that someone has to be Kevin Durant, I know this is semantics. Of all people, I'm like being real like semantics about it. But like, if you want to say someone has to be Kevin Durant or whatever in terms of always being number 2, not getting rings, whatever, outside of obviously the 2 that he has with Curry, so be it. But yeah, I think that like this conversation has the potential to get absurdly gross. So I'm personally of the mindset of those names being ruled out. To answer your question straight away, I don't know if he's too low, but I think a guy like De'Aaron Fox probably. I don't see him ever getting a championship as a number 1, but I see him seeing people saying, "Oh yeah, De'Aaron Fox in his prime, quickest dude on the court." And he had the 3 ball, man. You had to be there for it. Led one of the greatest offenses of all time.
I just go toe to toe with the best of them.
Yeah, toe to toe with the best guards. I just don't see De'Aaron Fox capturing it, and I fucks with Fox as a player, but I don't see Fox being a guy that first option championship ring or enough playoff moments where I'm like, yeah, he's not even just Vince. He's like one of the KDs. I just don't see it for him.
Yeah, no, this is super easy. The first name I thought of was Devin Booker, but we already don't think he's going to be that. He already kind of made that turn, and that's fine. So I guess the only other appropriate name to put in this conversation, it is Joel Embiid. I'm sorry. It is Joel. Sage brought him up and thought he was absolved. He's not absolved. I'm not going to lie to you. When it's all said and done, in another 3 years, after he gets hurt again, after he doesn't get past the second round, he's not going to be able to come back from that. And eventually he's going to be talked about like DeMarcus Cousins. And you tell me where you have DeMarcus
He's
Cousins.
way better than
Nah, he's already way better. He's already way better.
Way better than Boogie and Vince.
I'm talking about how people are going to talk about him going forward. 10 years from now, 15 years from now, he's going to be talked about like DeMarcus Cousins.
I think he's. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm about to say, I think he's going to be closer to like David Robinson, Charles Barkley talks.
Thank you.
Just because at the peak of his powers, not only was he a perennial MVP candidate, but he actually won the MVP. Like, I feel like the conversations we're talking about right now, there's still a difference between the Charles Barkleys, the Kevin Garnett's, and all of these players. Then there's a step down between them, and then you start talking about the Paul Pierces, the Vince Carters, the Dominique Wilkins, and all of those players. So, Embiid, he's way too good to be in that category.
Dominique Wilkins is better than Vince Carter too, ain't it?
Ooh.
I have him in my 40s. Last time I did a top 50 list.
I gotta see the all-time points scored type shit, but 25,000. Yeah. Well, ultimately, yeah. I don't see Joel Embiid. I disagree with Joel Embiid totally being in that same conversation. He's got an MVP. That already puts.
He's got an MVP. He's averaged 35 points in a season. He's averaged damn near 10 more points than Vince Carter's career high. I don't know how he's in this conversation.
Is Damo? Hello?
Oh, talking all that shit.
That's what you get.
Yo, now the layout looks weird. Look at the layout right now.
Yeah.
It looks like literally 0.2 aspect ratio wide. Pause. You feel me? That's not pause. I'm sorry.
Vince Carter played 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, Vince Carter played 80 years to get to 25,000. Still came up like 1,000 short of Dominique Wilkins. Ain't nobody worried about him. Dominique Wilkins was averaging 25 like his last year on the torn ACL. Respect Dominique Wilkins.
But while we're waiting on Damo to come back with how a player like Embiid may qualify, inevitably I know a comment section would go on to say a player like Luka would qualify if he doesn't win a championship. I guess to just dive on the hate parade even more, even though it's not necessarily hate, it's literally a reality that everyone can't win. Yeah, Damo definitely gonna try to cook up when he come back. I don't think Reese is gonna get it done either. I'm gonna just throw that out there. I think a lot of these point guards aren't doing it.
Let's talk about it. Is Ja one of them?
Literally, if someone were to sit there, in fact, and say, Sage, but your favorite player isn't making it either, Demit, Ja, and all that, there's no way I'm going to sit there and tell them, oh, no, all four of them, all three of them, plus my glorious king. Again, everyone can't win. That's impossible.
What's the difference between the way that we talk about De'Aaron Fox and the way that they talk about Stephon Marbury? Let's talk about it.
There really isn't. But someone got to beat Stephon Marbury.
Yeah, somebody got to beat Stephon.
I don't know what's
I think Fox is around like that Chauncey Billups conversation, unironically. So
De'Aaron Fox?
Like in terms of like how people compare him to his guard temporary. Damn, that is not the word. People compare contemporaries. Thank you. English is hard. I dropped out. Nah. But like, yeah, I think people compare Fox like one of the top 10 point guards in the league right now. People do that. And I think that was a conversation around a lot of.
That's Stephon Marbury.
That's literally sounds like
okay, well, fine. Stephon Marbury. Who cares?
I think Chauncey Billups is just a little bit above that. But he's
okay.
De'Aaron Fox is in there. Baron Davis.
I don't see a different tier, but I see he's better. So
Baron Davis, Stephon Marbury, Steve Francis, De'Aaron Fox. Those sound like the guys.
Chauncey Billups sounds like he's in that group too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you think Billups is above, Billups would be the number one of all those names. Don't get it wrong.
Chauncey Billups he still walked some folks down for a ring. So I don't know.
I think Billups
winning
can age best. So.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just the way.
So do you feel like well, so then can I ask for a guy like Tatum, because you said earlier one ring doesn't absolve you from that being on this conversation. Would a guy like Tatum not fall in the realm of I don't want to say a guys with one ring, but because you could find a guy with one ring like Dirk or Hakeem, but I feel like Tatum's more in the realm now of is he not in the realm of Paul Pierce?
Listen, I literally said he's next gen Paul Pierce. Like I ain't gonna lie, at some point over these last 2 years, I had to accept that. Yeah. He's not the next Kobe, not going to be face of the league. He's next gen Paul Pierce, and I'm fine with that. I have come to terms with that. So
Now hear me. Remember what I said about Chauncey Billups. Chauncey Billups walked them down for a ring. Jason Tatum got drugged by Jaylen Brown for a ring.
Ooh.
So that is a different conversation.
Andrew Holiday?
30, 10, and
Kristaps
6.
Porzingis.
But I feel
And
it.
Horford.
I feel it.
In the finals?
I thought we were talking about the road to it.
That's
Oh.
when you stutter, you stutter.
It started here. It started right here.
Oh,
it ended right
moving?
here. I like it though.
I never said that.
I like it though.
I never said that because when I said walk them down for a ring, I specifically, and I might have not specified, so my bad. But I thought I said Kobe and them. That's what I was talking about. I was specifically talking about in the finals.
In the finals?
In the finals, right here.
Okay, I guess if we're talking just in the finals, I guess.
Yeah, it's
I didn't know this was a one series thing, but I feel
yeah, my bad. And it's no knock against the guy. I think Jason Tatum is a good dad.
That's crazy.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah,
So
all right. We're winding this one down, ain't it?
So is he not in Paul Pierce conversations for you?
For me?
Oh yeah. Oh no.
For Omar.
Hey, Paul Pierce got a Finals MVP.
That's what I'm saying. So he's not in that conversation. So
hey, brother.
where is he at?
I think quite literally the same way me and you had thought of Chauncey Billups when they was going off. I think Tatum probably is at the top of that tier thus far, but yeah, he's probably more so in that tier. Like he would be in a Vince Carter, Paul Pierce, whatever the fuck 25 point per game scorer kind of got T-Mac tier, if you will.
Yeah,
you would put him in there before you would say, oh yeah, he's in KD tier.
I don't
That's crazy.
I don't think Chauncey Billups is in that tier though. Like,
Chauncey Billups isn't in that tier. No, I was doing a 1-to-1. I was using the Billups ranking as an equivalent. Billups is not.
He's a guy but again, he's a guy that walked them down to get a ring. I don't think he's up there with them. In that case, Jordan Poole walked them down to get a ring. Like, what are we talking about?
Okay, brother.
All right, well, that's
okay,
so
brother.
I do want to instigate a little bit here and just recall the energy from last night, man. I feel like, the reason why honestly I want to bring this back up on the pod is because of our conversation about Donovan Mitchell.
Yep.
Where does Donovan Mitchell fall in all of this, man?
Not gonna lie, behind the scenes, me and Damo called each other. We pieced it up, so it don't matter no more. So I hate to burst the bubble.
So for those that weren't in the stream last night, it was a real heated topic with Donovan Mitchell specifically. And I feel like the conversation we're having now is a tad different. The topic is the same, but we were talking about the reasons behind it being. And I literally said in that stream, if you're talking about, hey, somebody gotta not do it as a number one, I could see someone bringing up Donovan Mitchell. I'm not ignorant enough to act like that is impossible. But where I think a certain specified take, I don't know if it was Omar, really all three you had the
it was mine. It was my take.
It was Damo.
He chose.
Yeah, the path you choose. So the argument that was presented in the last stream was that how you choose to go about your career matters in terms of being this Tracy McGrady, Carmelo Anthony, or whatever. And I was like, essentially, if signing that Supermax makes you, if signing the Supermax versus testing the open market and picking the best possible roster means that, oh yeah, GG's to your career, you have no shot, you are officially in that box. I personally think that, 90% of the time, these players are going to take the Supermax. So on top of that percentile, half of the time these motherfuckers are going to take the Supermax, 2 years later request a trade and then go for a ring around 29 and 30 or whatever. And Donovan Mitchell's 27. Thus far, I really think around 29, 30, he's going to be like, all right, Cleveland, I'm going to fuck with y'all. Y'all tried. Y'all failed. A couple players were disappointing. I'm going to go wherever I can to win a championship. I guess to echo it to the floor or get the counter argument here, when I'm saying, Donovan Mitchell has time to not be put in this box this early into his career. And I know early into his career while he's 27, but it's still, he has the second half of his career to it. Many of you guys definitely disagree with that segment. If you could refresh the room as to why, or did you change your mind overnight?
I mean, no. I mean, we had our back and forth about that because my only argument to that is I feel, one, you're right. A lot of guys is going to sign that max contract and not think about winning at that moment, and that's what separates the greats to be great. Like I said, that's what separates a guy like LeBron. That's what separates the 1% because they're not the rest. They do things that the rest wouldn't do, and that's a separator. As of right now, he's on a path to what I said was a T-Mac Melo. The real passion and sparks came when Michael Redd's name was brought up.
I forgot about Michael Redd.
Don't get me wrong. I respect Michael Redd. Michael Redd was cool. But there is a big difference between Michael Redd and who he was at that time and Donovan Mitchell and who he is right now in the league.
So who was Michael Redd at that time? Like, define that. Who was Michael Redd at that time for you, and who was Donovan Mitchell right now?
Unless you're specifying that one season, Michael Redd wasn't like arguably the best shooting guard in basketball.
Wasn't even top 3. Hell, was he top 5?
Okay, and you're saying Donovan Mitchell right now is top 3?
Easy top 3 shooting guard.
Donovan Mitchell has consistently
at worst
been at worst 2 for the last 3 years, 4 years, in my opinion.
Competing against who?
I mean, that's where it fluctuates because there was arguments for Devin Booker. And then other than that, there's no argument for Devin Booker. It's him and then the rise of Ant in terms of 2 guards. Guys who are the 2. I'm not talking about guys who any given night they're the point guard. So I mean, a guy like James Harden, he wouldn't count, I guess. A guy like Kyrie, in my opinion, wouldn't count because Kyrie's really a point guard. Luka, a guy who I think should be really a 3 or a 2. But he's a point guard, so they're out of the conversation. When we're talking about guys who are 2 guards, Bradley Beal for a year, but that's because he's a loser, so he was stat padding. But even then, I'll be honest, like Bradley Beal for a year because of the production was in the conversation. But Donovan Mitchell, in my opinion, for at least, and maybe I need to check the Carfax and do the knowledge, but for at least the last 3 years, has been no worse, in my opinion, than the second best shooting guard in the league.
And then we're talking about Michael Redd, who started peaking from 04 to 07, like 2008. After 2008, he starts tailing off. So we're talking about Michael Redd not being a top 3 shooting guard in an era with Kobe, D. Wade, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, and saying that's the same thing?
Well, I would immediately say
Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys. I believe Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys in terms of the talent. So that's the separator. I think Donovan Mitchell is the D. Wade, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, Kobe Bryant. I think he's one of those guys.
I would also easily argue that the idea that you must minimize Michael Redd's career to what is it, 4 seasons tops, maybe 5, to have this conversation in an honest way. Donovan Mitchell already has longevity over Michael Redd. And mind you, he's already suffered significant injuries and, again, has only played, 7 seasons into his career. Michael Redd only had 11 seasons total, and half of those seasons he genuinely was a player. So I would definitely say, again, I think it's a bit much to try to argue that Michael Redd and Donovan Mitchell are having the same career path, whether it's in talent, whether it's in roles to the NBA, whether it's impact to the NBA, or even roles to the franchise. I think that's kind of crazy.
I feel it. Agree to disagree. Omar, do you want to read super chats right now?
Yeah, let's read a couple super chats, and then we'll get into the dot. Tyler Pfeiffer, is this the Tyler Pfeiffer?
I think so.
Tyler Pfeiffer for $2 says, thoughts on Deshaun Watson situation?
I saw someone say Deshaun actually died in the parlor. That was funny.
Oh man,
hey,
that's what I think of it. Hilarious.
Hey,
people try to tell me my guy Unts wasn't number 1. He wasn't top 10. That's crazy. Deshaun Watson
was worse than Watson.
Crazy. Bro, people were telling me so many people were worse than what Tua was worse than so many people. Deshaun Watson's name was brought up. Keep
it a buck, loves the troll. That's all that is. He was never in conversation with Deshaun Watson in 2024.
And he's disgusting. Disgusting human being. Don't want to take away from the stuff he's been doing literally off the field.
That's fair. Rest in peace to Deshaun. Rest in peace to his father.
Oh, wow.
Is that what happened?
His father died like a couple days ago.
Oh, wow. Damn.
I was trying to get jokes off on that. Damn.
I didn't know what the fuck the situation. I thought he was talking about the game because the joke in the NFL community is literally that, yo, where the fuck is Deshaun Watson, to the point where they're talking about it like it is a situation. So my bad. I did not know that.
I was talking about him getting sued for the SA stuff. What are we talking about?
Rest in peace to
yeah, that's crazy. Rest in peace.
To Deshaun Watson's father.
Damn. I got dark.
All right. Next super chat. I don't know. Darius Williams for $4.99 says, shout out Big Tua, Big Mika. Bama players been running the league.
Man, you know what, Miami, man, y'all all right. I fuck with y'all, man. Thank you for me.
Don't do that.
Y'all so cool, bro. Rock with y'all niggas, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to Deshaun Watson's dad. I just want to. Heisa for $10. Big 10. Says, rank these sageisms. Holly weird. Pause if needed. Comment 239. If it walk like a duck, and obtuse.
Obtuse is 5.
Snub, I'm not trying to get canceled as a snub. I ain't gonna lie.
That's so grandfathered though. That's grandfathered.
I'm gonna say walk like a duck, talk like a duck is number 1.
Really?
Holly Weird did fell off, but it's because we haven't been talking about
Holly Weird is unfairly too, because we haven't talked about Holly Weird things. I'm gonna have to say pause if needed right now as the champ. And then comment 239 is a good one. I'm gonna say that.
Actually, no, that's not my number 1, because every time you check the comments, there's never someone commenting about what he's talking about.
It's so fucking beautiful. It's a chess match. I love it.
People are forgetting laterally, but we'll leave that
laterally.
Alone too. Sydney Mosley for $5 says the amount of Drake lyrics not aging well, all leading to Kendrick at the Super Bowl, is wild. I'm ready for this one. My hate take of the week is going to be crazy. And then last one for the moment. For £1.99, Mylan says, Sage, pause if needed, over under 4.5 this pod.
Smashing under. It's usually 2.5. Too high of a parlay. This is tacos. Taco Tuesday.
I think you're at 3 already.
He already know the line though, so it's gonna be Mickey, man. That's cool.
Nah. I ain't like those. And plus, I'm behind this fat ass bright light in a hot room, man. I ain't gonna
pause if needed, right?
I'm about to say,
nah,
it's
I ain't gay.
Pause if needed. My bad.
I wasn't needed that time. I wasn't needed.
All right, man. Speaking of Kendrick, I seen the chat. Let's get straight into it, man. Main event of this podcast and arguably the Super Bowl for the non-football watchers of Super Bowl Sunday. Kendrick Lamar was announced to be the headliner, the halftime show for Super Bowl 69, whatever it is now. Here's the promo video that they have right here. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but essentially these are some of the footage from it. And I guess it seems pretty straightforward, but there has been a really big conversation around this selection right here. Did he deserve it? Did he not? Let me start off right here. Are y'all excited about Kendrick Lamar being the Super Bowl performance next year? Let's just start off right there.
I am now. I like dominance. And I think it's no questions asked. Hands down, Kendrick Lamar, his year, right? Damo kind of gave me my victory lap a couple pods ago by saying, you know what, Omar was right. If it wasn't for the beef, then this year in rap would be a dead year. I don't really care about y'all underground albums and all this, that, and the third. I really don't want to hear about that. Not that it's not important, but just in the grand scheme of things, I don't think we've ever talked about the Cassidy album from 2011 in regards to the music that rap in 2011. It was a factor, but if we're talking 2011, and I'm just gonna throw some out, Watch the Throne, what's Drake's Marvin's Room album? What's that?
Take Care.
Take Care.
I think that's from 12.
No, I'm just saying.
I feel
if all these come into this year and then we're Cassidy, no, we're not. We're never doing that. So this is Kendrick Lamar's year. He's made a big presence. He's made himself known, coming back into the main sphere. You know, reminded people. So give him all the riches. Give him all the rewards.
We have a lot to get into, so I'm not going to over yap here in terms of Kendrick Lamar being selected. I mean, it's definitely an obvious option to say the least. Omar's pretty much talked about how it's been Kendrick's year. I'm excited to see if he really triples down on something he's already tripled down on again. No round twos was crazy. The man does not like Drake, but yeah, I literally have to just reserve my answer because there's a lot more that we have to get into. But in terms of Kendrick Lamar being selected in terms of a rap performance, he's one of the greatest rappers we've ever seen. I have no issue with it there.
Man, as a Cole guy, let me just say, the year he's had, man, Scott Kendrick is different. I know I had a lot of hate for him. You know, a lot of people know my takes about Kendrick Lamar. Can't hate on greatness. This is crazy. Crazy run he's been on this year. This is his year. The selection made absolutely perfect sense. Like Who else would they have picked? Why would they have picked anyone else?
I can't
if
wait.
If they're going to pick a rapper, in my opinion, it makes sense to pick the hottest rapper of the year.
Me personally, I am also excited to see Kendrick Lamar at the halftime show. Also, these notions that he doesn't have the stage presence to be great at the Super Bowl. I don't know where that's coming from. He's literally, especially out of like all the rappers, has one of the best stage presences out there in terms of set production and all of that from the concert footage that I've seen. So I don't know where that's coming from. However, not everyone is sharing the sentiment that we have right now. There has actually been a lot of pushback for this election right here. So let me read off a tweet from Nicki Minaj. Let's go ahead and start off here. Nicki Minaj today was on Twitter using her Twitter fingers because she tweeted a lot. But let's just read this one off. She says, denying a young black man what he rightfully put into this game for no other reason but your ego. Your hatred for Birdman, Drake, and Nicki got you punishing Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, the GOAT? Nola, what's good? Eminem stood firm on having 50 Cent come out, a white man, shit sad. House, oh, I can't say that. Ooh, okay. Oh, whoa. I can't say that. But it's good. Fuck them. No loyalty. Well, them guys will keep sunning you. TDLR, Gag City, DC, LMFAO. Okay. And then this is, whatchamacallit? This is Cam. This is Cameron. Says he hates the selection. And let's go ahead and just play this clip real quick.
Hate the selection. It's in New Orleans. You don't get Lil Wayne. That's what we doing?
Yeah.
Listen, you don't get Lil Wayne in New Orleans for the
Hot
Super Bowl.
Boys.
Not just Hot Boys, Cash Money. All the songs Lil Wayne's done, whether it's Blink 182, there's no reason why Lil Wayne should not be performing the Super Bowl. It's one person who's stopping this. I know, it's not really a secret. Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before who's kind of part of the organization running it. This is payback. Who's that? Who's Lil Wayne artist? Drake.
Yeah,
this
this age is crazy.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
bro. It's ridiculous. Like Mike, this some hip hop shit that you probably don't know what's going on. To be totally honest with you, so we'll school you behind the scenes. Lil Wayne not to be performing in New Orleans for the Super Bowl is egregious. And it gotta stop.
I can do that.
It gotta stop. Mike, we'll tell you what's going on later. It gotta stop, bro. It gotta stop, man.
Yeah, and I'm doubling down on that. Hating at this age is crazy.
Yeah.
It's wild. So can and I want to add a little bit more context because the elephant in the room is that it's about Jay-Z. Jay-Z, when he took that position with the NFL, is supposed to be in charge of the performance aspect, the cultural aspect, the football and all this. So he is picking these performances. Mm-hmm. And I'll let y'all go before I, get my hate take of the week off, but go, I just want to put that out there. They are specifically talking about Jay-Z is the one blocking this and it's hatred and it's jealousy and all
it's
this
a conspiracy to say the least.
Hey man, I would just ask when did Jay-Z take that responsibility? When?
No, let's just say 3 Super Bowls ago. 4 Super Bowls ago.
2020?
Yeah.
2019. Jay-Z was named the co-producer of the Super Bowl 2019.
So you're telling me there have been 2 Super Bowls in Louisiana since 2020, correct? If someone can fact check me, am I bugging?
I think that was 16, but I can check.
I got y'all. Keep going.
But regardless, I'm with the people. This is hate. This is crazy. Don't get me wrong. Kendrick deserves it. Kendrick definitely deserves it in its own way. But let's be honest. This is way bigger than just Lil Wayne. This shows us, people in the South, how they feel about us. This is a shot at the South as a whole because we stay getting disrespected. When it was in Cali, you let Dr. Dre, you let Ice Cube, you let Snoop Dogg Crip Walk, you let everybody from the West Coast. Kendrick was there. Everyone from the West Coast was there. But when it comes down South, we can't represent. Hey man, crazy how they do us.
There has not been one in New Orleans. Last one was 2013. To answer your question.
So
and that's the one Beyonce did, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that man? Like, come on, man.
But
the
he
last
wasn't.
time
But
it
he
was
wasn't
in New
over.
Orleans, that's fine. He's connected. He's connected. Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get into the conspiracy. I'll let Omar handle that. But paraphrasing Sage's take on it, pretty fucking stupid. For me, I guess we're just gonna dive into the topic now. Yeah, this is all a bunch of hoopla. To be very blunt with you, if this were Usher, if this were Beyonce, Rihanna, pretty much anyone that is a similar Kendrick level icon in music or rap, but wasn't Kendrick Lamar or Drake, not a big deal. It's such an obvious call to make. It is the boring call to make, but it's truly the correct call because we have people asking for Lil Wayne to be the guy because he's from New Orleans. Now, here's the thing. Lil Wayne can still be at the concert. I don't know if you guys have never seen the Super Bowl halftime performance, but oftentimes people are brought out. And I don't know about you, but Kendrick Drake fans does not only have Not Like Us and Euphoria out there, dog. I'm sorry to tell you that. He has a very, 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 in my opinion, classic song with Lil Wayne and Mona Lisa. And I'd book that they perform that. I would bar that Lil Wayne comes out there to perform at least something, if anything, Mona Lisa. So again, but that's neither here nor there. The idea that you guys are like so caught up in the beef or whatever. And granted, the other rappers in the game are somewhat telling that, hey, maybe something's potentially there. But I think they're of the mindset that, nah, bro, we finally in NOLA. Wayne need to get that. I think Wayne can be on the show. I don't think Wayne needs to headline the show for it to be seen as anti-hate. Like, my bad, I'm saying that wrong. I don't think Wayne not headlining the show makes it now hate. I think if Lil Wayne can easily be brought out there, I think he will be brought out there considering all the fire. And has Wayne even said anything about this?
So Wayne said that he wanted to do it. Now I can't remember how long ago this was, but Wayne has said that he wanted to do it. Let me take over. Let me be clear. Wayne has the catalog. Wayne is a big enough artist to do it. I don't ever want to step on this. This should be a lesson to kids. Let's just even go down the pathway of conspiracy theories and you choose your sides. When you choose your sides, these are repercussions and ramifications. If I go and become an alpha versus an omega as a sorority or as a fraternity member, I have to deal with that. There's some places where the alphas ride harder than the omegas, and the omegas ride harder now. It is what it is. If I choose Nike over Adidas, Trae Young has been screaming it for a couple years now. He can't and won't get the Olympic nod. We probably have to lose the next Olympics for them to consider putting Trae Young in the Olympic conversation because they don't want some of these Adidas guys being on there. It is what it is. Anthony Edwards was just too dynamic, so he's gonna bust in there, but everybody can't be on there. So you make your bet and you lay in it. But what's most important to me, because I really don't care about all that, is this conversation about Jay-Z hating in some regards. I like to present this. This is Birdman talking about, this situation, shaking my fucking head, hating shit for real, and I didn't miss it on accident, it's on purpose. The last one, these niggas pussy at Nicki Minaj, at Drake, at Lil Tunechi, YMCMB. I'm gonna make these niggas respect us on Gladys. Now, the reason that I have a problem with this is because there was a point in time, today, where Birdman was not rightfully paying the artists on the label. That had them so messed up when it came to back taxes on the label. And you know who came to the rescue. Now, again, there was Pusha T talking about this. Hey, there's no reason why the greatest rapper of all time, the greatest rapper of this generation, et cetera, should still be doing tours at the colleges. Not out of need, not out of want, but out of need. There's no reason why that should be happening. Why? Because there's some funny business going on. But you know who came to the assistance of him? Jay-Z. The man that people keep claiming, he is some sort of vendetta. He would be in jail without Jay-Z. So I really don't have time. I don't care to entertain that conversation. Wayne is a terrible performer when it comes to stage presence. Like people have been saying, he looks bad on stage. He physically looks bad. He is forgetting lines. He's forgetting songs, all those things. And those things may have had something to do with it. But to then pass this buck on to Jay-Z saying that he was hating, specifically Birdman, I don't want to hear anything about that. And last but not least, Nicki Minaj, we've seen the video now of your husband at that trial.
Jesus.
You're way overcooked. You're way overcooked.
I'll let him have that one.
Oh my goodness, man.
I'm gonna say furthermore, if we're going to get into pure performance and things like that, for start, I guess for me, I don't know where Damo or Biso is going to go here, but the downplay on Kendrick is crazy. As a person that's been to a Kendrick concert, I think two concerts, but definitely the damn tour. Yeah, Kendrick, fun fact of the day, I guess, he's a damn good performance. Kendrick Lamar, literally in 2024, again, you guys are caught up in the beef, in the wop, fuck him up. Do you guys understand what he did at that? Like at that concert, even like what are we actually talking about? If you guys don't think Kendrick Lamar is going to put on a good show, again, I get if you guys want Lil Wayne there. Hell, you could look me dead in the eye and say, Sage, Lil Wayne is better at every faucet of rap, than Kendrick Lamar. And hey, to a degree, you got it, gang. I would disagree with certain things, but hey, fine, because Lil Wayne is literally that great of a talent, that great of an artist, in my personal opinion. But at the end of the day, you guys do not need to pump fake like the year that Kendrick Lamar is having and the idea that Lil Wayne will probably likely still be at the damn show. I feel like this is the definition of overreaction and or niggas just being caught up in the beef that really doesn't concern them.
The pop out literally happened this summer, and everyone was raving about Kendrick Lamar's stage presence and performance. Like, I don't know why that's even in question, to be honest with you. My only question with the pushback on, we're in New Orleans, we got to bring out New Orleans finest. Outside of, again, LA, which Damo did bring up, and correct me if I'm wrong, because obviously I'm the NFL casual on the show. Has there been a precedence of the Super Bowl performance, the Super Bowl halftime performance, being catered towards the home talent of whatever city they're in?
I think ironically, fact check me, chat, fact check me, producers, whoever. I think ironically what I'm referring to, Wayne being brought out, happens. I think literally hometown talent or artists that wanted to do it but didn't get the show literally pop out and do a song or two and then dip the fuck off.
But no. I'm talking about like them getting the actual
in terms
thing.
Of you getting the job, sure. I don't think that's necessarily been a standard, but I don't think either way it would be an issue, even if it was somehow standard.
You're not getting it, Souls. You're not getting it. It's not the fact that in the past that's not been the precedent, that's not been the thing. Recently it happened, so now it should happen more, and that's our expectation. That's what we feel should happen going on now. Like, forevermore now, when it comes to rap performances, they better be from one of the greats of that city. Because y'all did it for Dr. Dre, so now y'all have to do it in New Orleans. If y'all do it in New York next year, hey, it better be some New York guy, because that's our expectation.
That fucking Kai come on there, bitch.
But who said they were doing that moving forward though? No, that was just a one-time thing.
Nah, man, it's not about it being. It shouldn't be a one-time thing. That's the argument. Why is it a one-time thing? Because the disrespect.
I understand where they're coming from. I'm not even necessarily gonna blame Wayne or whatever. Wayne has the hits. Wayne has the songs. He has the crossover. I don't want to hear Lollipop, but Wayne has the crossover. All that is totally fine. There is some strategy going behind getting Kendrick. Ultimately, y'all would love to see Wayne. I'm not even necessarily hating on Wayne. Y'all know I'm very critical of Lil Wayne here, but I think Wayne has the catalog to deserve it. In 2024, do you have a clip of Lil Wayne, B-Souls, currently?
I remember his WrestleMania performance. It wasn't exactly the craziest one.
Please play this clip of Lil Wayne in 2024.
I got you. Remember WrestleMania wasn't that far, but I mean, it's Wayne. It's like Wayne's one of them artists that you just want to hype up. Oh wow, you're gonna play it. You're gonna play it.
I need your hands up. Hands up. I need your hands
Right, we might get copyrighted somewhere.
Pause it. That's all you needed to hear.
Wayne, like literally for me at least, Wayne one of those people that like you remember the song, you understand past his like prime in terms of like literally vocal talent, and you still enjoy the music. I don't even think like if Wayne were to headline it, oh god, a mistake, fuck. And maybe that's a bad clip because I don't know how many performances Wayne has been on in 2024. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of implying. The idea that people are saying that like in terms of from a performance standpoint, Wayne would wash Kendrick, again, that's just completely untrue. If you think Wayne's better, go for it. But yeah, we're fine. Trust and believe.
And people saying, and again, I can get all that. We don't care. Give us Wayne. Go to Wayne concerts. He performs at the local pizzeria in your town. I promise you, because the way that Birdman has him bent over on Miss Gladys. And it's taking money from him. He's still performing. If you want to see him, go physically see him. But for that big performance of the Super Bowl, there's more to it than just this. There's aesthetic. There's whole movements coming together. And I'm pretty sure they looked at how Kendrick did his Juneteenth concert and said, hey, if we could bring this to the Super Bowl, then, hey, I think that's a good look for us PR marketing wise. Biggest song of the rap. And with that being said, I'm officially okay to stamp that for sure the biggest song of this decade. That's like a top 10 rap song of all time.
What song?
They Not Like Us. It's probably like a top 10
when,
song of all
when
time.
that shit rings off at the Super Bowl, it's automatically top 5 in my opinion.
Yeah.
When it
Not
rings
Like
off
Us,
and they when the soccer moms, when the dads with the beer guts and the white chin hair and white little hair, like when the Daves are talking mustard on the beat and crib walking.
I seen that shit being played at an Indian wedding, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah. Not Like Us is so fucking crazy. I played that in front of a couple of family members that their life is church, and they were like, "Oh, like yo, what I got going on?" It literally gained aura, as the boppers would say, but it literally like gained like more power, more emphasis by being repeated on stage. Like I that is generational shit, bro. Let alone is it obviously a diss track. It has a story behind it. Yeah, I don't think you said anything crazy. Not at all. It's definitely going to be going down as the top 10 song this decade. Absolutely.
Now, I do want to ask y'all this. So, friend of the show, Cardiac, brought up, I believe in Damo's replies, that like people don't understand that the selection process for these performances are years in advance. Like this wasn't just picked over the last month. It was probably picked at the very least last year, if not the year before. Now, let's put our tinfoil hats on. Kendrick Lamar already knows he's getting picked for the Super Bowl. Do y'all think he instigated this whole beef knowing that he was about to perform for the Super Bowl for this big rollout? Just trying to optimize the rollout as big as possible.
No, they've also been taking jabs at each other the entire time. I would say the closest argument you would have of getting a lightning bolt to your tinfoil hat is there's definitely an album on the way. See the teaser trailer, we might not get that song. You know how Kendrick get down, Kendrick fans. We may not get that song, but we are definitely going to get an album or a project prior to the Super Bowl or immediately following. Absolutely.
I feel it. Regardless, I'm excited for Kendrick Lamar to be at the Super Bowl. And I think once it rolls around, I don't think we'll be hearing all this complaining. And Lil Wayne will probably pop out, especially after all the feedback just these last 24 hours. It's not like these motherfuckers are not on the internet. Even if it wasn't in their plans, they're probably like, oh, that's a great idea. Why not bring out Lil Wayne?
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're going to do it.
Now, if they don't, what does that mean?
If they fucking bring out Young Boy, no. If they bring out fucking NBA Young Boy instead of Lil Wayne, right? Go ahead, bro. At that point, they're literally trolling you.
They gonna bring out Hurricane Chris.
Yeah, they bring out all the no niggas, but Wayne. Go for it, bro. Cool.
I don't. Ultimately, again, kids, this is a lesson for you. It is hard to choose sides. Sometimes you just choose the wrong side. And even then, I still don't think that Wayne chose the wrong side because ultimately Jay-Z paid his taxes and Birdman didn't. So Birdman can't get these opportunities because he's too busy being in people's pockets. That should probably be the focus of this whole thing. Shouts out to Rick Ross for exposing it to a lot of people. Shouts out to Pusha T for exposing it to a lot of people. This one instance I'll give shouts out to Drake, I guess, but anti-shouts out to Drake because he tried to step in front of the bullet to keep it hidden and under wraps. But ultimately, it should be exposed. Birdman, a lot of this is you're doing. You're an awful person.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Damn. Well,
Crazy.
that's it for our Kendrick Lamar segment. All right. Omar, you want to go ahead and read super chats?
Let me read these chats that are super. Actually, we only have a membership. That's all I was talking about. Shouts out to Bel Air Poppy.
Chat
Bel Air Poppy is kind of crazy. Shout out to Bel Air Poppy for becoming a YouTube member. We appreciate you.
Appreciate that.
It doesn't say what kind, but it also just means that you're special.
It doesn't matter as long as he supported it. That's all. That's all that matters. Listen, chat. We have more non-basketball on the way. Don't worry.
Go back, yeah.
Yo, me and Omar were reading chat earlier. We was talking about the basketball shit. I came for Kendrick. Where is it? Hey, man, relax, man. The pivot, taking a U-turn takes time, all right? God, give us. Yeah, there is some hoop stuff to talk about, for real. But we also have some non-hoop stuff on the way. I do want to bring it back to hoops, specifically the hottest basketball player in town. In the world. I ain't gonna lie. In the world is a bad way to put it. Yeah, Caitlin Clark continues to shatter records. And she's been doing it on the court, but to be honest with you, the bigger conversation is the fact that she's doing it off the courts. All right, this is Caitlin Clark. This is a tweet from NBA Central. Caitlin Clark continues to shatter viewership records. Last Sunday's Fever Wings game on NBA TV drew 652K viewers, surpassing all NBA games on the network last season. The last NBA game with a larger audience on NBA TV was Heat versus Bucks Game 5 of the 2023 playoffs. She's starting to bring more eyes than the men's league. All right? Got a couple more things here. And this is from DBG, NBA YouTuber, 2K YouTuber, DBG. We've been searching for the new face of basketball after LeBron and Curry. It's Caitlin Clark. So the conversation today that I want to have with y'all is, listen, for the last year, we have been trying to figure out who the next face of the NBA is. But to be honest with you, I feel like the overarching conversation is who is the next face of basketball. We just talk about the NBA because it's the NBA. It's the highest tier of competition. But is there a case for Caitlin Clark to be so transcendent that not only is she the face of the WNBA, she is the face of basketball right now and moving forward?
Is there a case? What kind of layup line that? Yes. Is there a case? Absolutely.
Do you believe in it? All right, let's. Semantics, man.
No, I'm not being semantics, man. I was getting into my. Y'all shouldn't have cut me off. I was really gonna.
Sage is drinking the Kool-Aid. I didn't see the tweets.
Like chill. Anyway, what I was getting to is absolutely what I guess to dive further down into it to make sure it's not semantic-y. Yeah, Caitlin Clark certainly has an argument for it. I honestly don't know where I stand right now, and I'm literally gonna think of it as you guys go on. Maybe you guys can convince me one way or the other, but certainly Caitlin. I mean, literally being the face of the W in itself is good enough, let alone the numbers, let alone the statistics, let alone how so many people are trying to act like they've been watching a sport that they have not been watching just to talk about Caitlin Clark. Every time you mention Caitlin Clark, you don't even talk about basketball anymore at some point, unfortunately. We could even get into the fact that the NBA, we're asking questions. WNBA, we kind of have an answer. And then above all else, gang, this is just unheard of shit going on. In the NBA, whenever we see some unheard of shit, we're on the soapbox of, dang man, this era, it's offensive. Dang man, this era, or the old heads are dissing whatever. With Caitlin Clark shit, it's just like, wow. All right, she went from, did she make the Olympic team to, okay, she probably could have made it there, but maybe not at the time. Is she an MVP candidate? And there's like, no, Miss Wilson still got it, in my opinion, definitely still got it. But over time, these barriers are getting shattered by the day, and now the viewers are getting shattered by the day. Now the aura is getting shattered by the day. Yeah, absolutely. I don't even know if I said it the best, but Caitlin Clark certainly has an argument of being the face of basketball, especially in 2024, where it even happened in like the rap game. Even women, it wouldn't shock me if in the 2020s Caitlin Clark was the face. It wouldn't shock me at all.
I'm not gonna lie. Caitlin Clark has done tremendous works for the women's game. Caitlin Clark has had a tremendous season this season. But I'm not going to lie to you. There is no coincidence. These numbers come out and she has this type of boom in terms of eyes. When Streamies gets clapped, I'm just saying. God. Streamies gets clapped, now she's breaking records. Coincidence? Brother. I think not. I'm just saying. It just makes sense. It makes perfect sense. That's it. That's the take right there. I am not surprised. I don't think that this is anything too crazy. It makes perfect sense.
Wait, what you're saying isn't even true. Streamies is still up.
Yeah, I was
not crazy.
Let me.
I'm gonna say you didn't know that. Yeah,
he said disagree.
That shit definitely still up. I don't use it though.
Can I take my victory lap?
Is it for real? I thought it was clap.
No, yes, still definitely up. But buddy, we're on much better sites. So.
Damn.
I'm on bougie.com.
I'm bougie. Okay.
I want to take my victory lap because I said my hot take of the week a long time ago was Caitlin Clark has the most hype any basketball player has ever had since LeBron James. They came up here and tried to Zion, Blake Griffin, Kevin Durant. You try to do that. We're done with the 90s. I think I said that even last pod. We're done with the 90s. We're done with that. This is just more icing on the cake. Shouts out to those that picked up on the tweets from a minute ago from her sophomore year when I put it out there. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, time does matter. We are better than them. Also, this shit's on everything that people are saying about the NBA players and why they're this, that, and the third, this person doesn't have the personality, all that stuff. Caitlin Clark has basically the personality of Nikola Jokic, and she's still at this level. Now, we may be able to talk about American versus foreign. That's a different conversation, but trust me, she doesn't have the personality. She has the ability on the court. She's not pretty conventionally to what a lot of Americans or people believe to be pretty. She's still booming it out the way. There's a lot of things that go against what people have been saying. That you need this to do the personality, blah, 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 blah. No. You need the opportunity to tell a good story. You need the opportunity to build up. You need some swooping in there. And you need some other people to praise it in there. But this is the formula for the NBA. And I will say this, the fact that she has to participate because of the place of the league goes also to my point that a lot of these NBA players don't feel like they have to participate in a lot of this stuff because they're just in a place where they make a lot more money. They don't have to do the commercials. They don't have to do the pop-ups. They don't have to do the appearances. You're seeing Caitlin Clark literally everywhere. She's still doing stuff like during the season that's reminiscent of the 1950s players. I said about that time that Jerry West and them went to the mall parking lot and set up a basketball goal and was shooting outside. That's what they doing in the W. And it works. Yeah. It's working.
Let me say this about Caitlin, man. There's been only 3 players in my lifetime that I feel like you can make a career, make serious money, primarily being focused on one player. One is LeBron with Skip Bayless. I would say second is Steph Curry. Third is Caitlin Clark. I'm going to speak for the YouTube game because that's my forte. That's what I can speak to right now. The Caitlin Clark boost is real. Mm-hmm. And it's not just, okay, I got 10K more views on this. No, bro, we're talking about channels from the ground up getting 100, 200K videos like it's nothing. We're talking about channels that we're talking about the NBA averaging 40, 50. All of a sudden, you're getting 400, 500K view videos. It is insane. I've seen certain people take full pivots to making damn near daily Caitlin Clark content. DBG actually has a WNBA channel, which literally 5 times a day, somehow, some way, I don't know how he does it, talks about Caitlin Clark. making good money. Like he had a live stream where he had like 800 people in there. Just I think he was doing like a watch party on one of her games, pulling 800. That Caitlin Clark stimulus is for real, and I cannot say that about Vic.
Nope.
I cannot say that about Zion.
Nope.
I cannot say that about.
And
Lonzo for a year had it low key. I ain't gonna lie. I know some channels out there.
At one point,
DKM was a ball family channel at one point. So, but to this scale, nah, bro. Like Caitlin Clark is making careers right now for other people just by talking about her. So.
Who the fuck is doing 20K? Whoa, wait a minute. Somebody Legend Daryl said, "Yep, live streaming, watch along." 1K to 20K. That's a huge gap.
What? Major margin.
That's a
him. Legend Daryl is.
Yeah, hey man. Whole time.
And he got 0 subs, no cap. That's how crazy it is.
Oh, I'm stuttering because Legend Daryl, link the channel that's pulling 20K.
Oh my god.
That went from 1K to 20,000. That would be studied immediately.
The pivot.
Yeah, that would be studied expeditiously.
We're going back. You turn back, chat.
We would only need to work
but I was just having fun with the 3 hour.
If we start averaging 20K, we would only need to work in the summer. Fuck it.
During the WNBA season.
No bullshit.
That's what some of them football channels be doing. Oh, trust me. During football season, they only go live, and then after football season, they kind of fold it up. They might upload a short, maybe some news about their team, but they ain't creating. Come football season. They got a Prize Picks and a DraftKings ad, and they back to yeah, they going crazy, gang.
Hey, no cap.
FA in the regular season all day.
This is when I realized shit was different. I go on my homepage, I see Patrick CC make a Caitlin Clark video.
Yeah, no.
Patrick CC. Patrick CC making Caitlin Clark videos. What are we doing?
She's different. She's
Chad, that's crazy.
I hate to have a agree only segment here, Chad, but I think one of us would have to just literally being poker face, devil's advocate, liar man. At this point, it's like nah. Maybe if you want to go for a face of basketball. And you want to have an argument that the NBA will always be superior to the WNBA, and therefore the face of the NBA will be bigger than the face of the. Maybe that's how you go.
Listen.
But I can't even buy that, man.
You have to take the obtuse hat off. The only thing you can compare this to is if LeBron James came up today. That's it. There is no other comparison.
It's
like,
good,
let's just be real. There's no other comparison.
I go lie. Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say her name holds so much weight in terms of viewership and just what people want to talk about. It's insane how many people just sit and ready to react to Caitlin Clark. Her name rings off more on Twitter than put an edit in one of your posts. If you say I'm looking for an editor, you know how people just magically flood to you because of that? That's Caitlin Clark effect. It's crazy.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and just be early because I've been early on a bunch of these. I've hit on all of them. I got wiggle room here. Fuck it, yeah, she is the biggest name in basketball. In 2024, she is the biggest name in basketball. Full stop. I'ma just, hey, if I'm wrong on this one, trust me, I got leeway. I got house money to play with at this point.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I guess for the sake of argument, I probably would say right now a LeBron James and Steph Curry when they're in the mix of their seasons, when they got it going on, the Olympics was a testimony to that. So I'm gonna probably always say, LeBron and Curry probably still got it. But the fact that I am literally like, maybe that is like so fucking crazy to me. Shout out Caitlin Clark.
Well, let's put a pin to it. Peak Caitlin Clark popularity. Is she going to reach LeBron levels of fame?
I'm not gonna bar that. I can't bar that. It
depends. Yeah. It's so many different variables that come.
If you have to pin on it, yes or no. Yes or no.
I'm gonna have to say no, and that's not hate. That's a see it to believe it thing. LeBron fame, and I'm not saying Caitlin isn't generational, but LeBron fame, like we throw around the word generational, that shit I ain't seen that since like Mike. And then I mean, granted, Kobe was there, but like I was growing up when Kobe was pretty much there. I seen LeBron start here and become somebody that's like that. That's 101. I'm gonna have to say no, but that's not that she can't. It's not that it's impossible. I just cannot bar that she will because LeBron only prime. No, that was crazy.
Omar.
Oh damn, Damo froze just at the right time.
In one time where a name runs with LeBron at the start of the career. There have been people that have started to touch those type of peaks in the midst of it, at somewhere in the middle, maybe near the end. But in terms of starting their career with that much noise, Caitlin Clark is the only person that comes close to how LeBron started.
Yeah,
I think she has a chance. If anyone has a chance, she has a chance. She's the first person with a chance.
I think the only separation is what I alluded to earlier. It's the personality thing.
Yeah.
Now, I'm in a crazy combo. Caitlin Clark with the Angel Reese personality. I would 100% put all my money on. Yes, she's gonna. I'd say she'd be bigger than LeBron. No cap.
Yeah, if Angel Reese played like Caitlin Clark, Jesus Christ, and that's not that Caitlin solos. It's just it's a play style factor along with the personality.
Yeah, I would put her over every. Come on. But I think that she is definitely more like super Larry Bird, just super, Jokic. Her idea of dressing up is sweatsuits. She's not trying to pop out. She's really trying to stay chill. I would love to see. I think what's going to be a really, really big testament is what she does in the offseason. I know she signed up for the 3v3 league, the Unrivaled League, but I'm sure she signed up for Unrivaled simply due to the fact that she likes basketball, as opposed to saying, "Oh, this is an opportunity for me to market myself." What is going to be amazing to me is what will tell a lot is what happens post WNBA season. They get eliminated in the first round, or they get all the way to the finals and it's over with. There's still going to be this gap, and what she does in that time, if she goes back to Iowa, it's over with. If she stays in Indy and goes to like Pacer games, I guess, then
it just hit me.
But
if she start fucking winning, bro, holy shit.
She already did that.
No, but like,
I'm just kind of
no, I know.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm just kind of confused on why you stuck to white players. Why couldn't she be a Kevin Durant? That's kind of crazy.
Larry Bird, huh?
I'm trying to think. What's a black player that's like
Kawhi?
Like Kevin Durant?
Kawhi. Kawhi is extremely quiet. But if she gives off very much Kawhi, very reclusive, like you just don't, hear from them.
Nah, he tried too hard. Like I said, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, just for the love of basketball, Kevin Durant.
in the second half.
And with Kawhi's quietness, I guess.
Yeah, KD be talking. All right, so I didn't want to just stop with LeBron. So y'all saying, Damo said maybe, Omar said with Angel Reese personality, but it's still no, looking like a no. Sage said no. Steph Curry.
That'd be
just quick answers. Just quick answers.
Yes.
I'm gonna say no again because what Curry did, she would be like the second person you've seen it. Curry was like a pioneer, so I would say probably no.
I'm gonna say yeah. She might change. She might change how people as a country view women's basketball. You might just see like whole programs, and it'll be in combination with other people. But you might just start seeing like schools be like, because there's schools out there, and I know this is long-winded because this is gonna be short. There's schools out there that are like, we don't have a women's team. We just don't have a women's program. After this, I think the youth girls basketball participation numbers are gonna like quadruple, and I would have to say yes. I'd have to say yes.
All right. I'm just trying to find. Okay, so that's Omar's line right there. I'm trying to find Sage's line. So what would be the line below Steph Curry?
Trae Young.
Recently, I mean, I think this corny answer, but if we're trying to wrap up the segment here, well, we just don't end on Sage. But corny answer, but I think she's like her own line. I think there's a clear difference between the line of like Kevin Durant at John Wall, or if you will, and then Steph Curry. I think that gap, that massive gap, Caitlin Clark's probably going to fill that gap and maybe be closer to Curry.
Donovan Mitchell? Nah.
Yo,
sure. Donovan Mitchell.
And that's another thing too, because is the World Cup is next year. I ain't gonna lie. Now this is a crazy test. I just seen it in the chat. Somebody said that. What if she does this next summer during the World Cup, which is like that? Not competing with the World Cup is definitely like that's bigger Super Bowl levels. That's similar.
That's big.
I don't know. Last year's Super Bowl was kind of crazy. And maybe I don't know the World Cup viewership numbers. If she can start pulling this shit off, mind you, the Dallas Wings are the second worst team in the league. So the fact she's able to pull that off versus the second worst team in the league, I don't know, brother. I don't know.
She's special.
He definitely is. All right, let's go ahead and move on to. Well, do you want to read super chats before we move on?
There's nothing there. Go ahead, keep on.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to Skip Skipperson. Man, the comeback is starting. All right, Skip Skipperson said he's finally free. Skip Skipperson said he's finally unlocked. Okay. This is per Skip Bayless himself. All right. Skip Bayless promises that now he's free. He will give his all and not hold back. I have waited a long time for this moment. I am finally free. Free to unleash in ways I never have. Pause. Free to give you every bit of, oh my God, free to give you every bit of me without boundaries or handcuffs or fear of suspension. Pause if needed. I recently left FS1, an exit I had planned for several months because I wanted to do this. Okay, Nikocado. I wanted to be my own boss, to bet on myself, to break free from the TV networks I worked for 35 years. For 35 years, I've been told, don't. Careful. I've tiptoed, sidestepped, pulled punches. No more bosses with huge egos and hidden agendas. No more games that have to be played behind closed network doors. Now I'm free to be 1,000% me, says Skip Bayless. Okay, so he actually, his version of being himself, I thought he was gonna pull something a little bit larger than this, but he's just continuing the Skip Bayless show on YouTube.
I made that prediction. I say that he might do it. He's either going to do that channel? Or he already has the same YouTube channel.
No. So
bang, victory for Sage.
So he already had this channel, and I was very critical of it on my stream because, L titles, L thumb, YouTube things. But apparently the rebrand started 4 days ago with Skip Bayless, the Skip Bayless show, 38-minute show, talking about the Cowboys, talking about Caitlin Clark. So he pulled 100K there. Prior to that, the last episode before that was 41K. The last episode that was 170K. The episode before that was 14K. Ooh, Jesus.
Wait, what
was he talking about? 14K.
Hold on. Well, what's let's keep it a buck numbers? Don't do that. Not too much on Skip.
He was talking about Team USA versus Dream Team. Kevin Durant versus Keyshawn.
That makes sense.
But yeah, this one has 101K. He's uploaded 3 clips afterwards. 6.6K about the Cowboys, 7.8K about his Super Bowl predictions, and a Caitlin Clark clip. Like I told y'all, that stimulus is real. 70K. Talking about Caitlin Clark. So now that we have more clarity on what his plan is, do y'all have more? Do you have more confidence in Skip Bayless's comeback?
I mean, I've kind of predicted this, that he would either, I guess, maybe start a new one if he wanted to completely rebrand, or he was just going to double down on his own shit, and he chose the latter. Confidence in it. I mean, Skip Bayless, if he's going to want to be around, he's probably going to be around because nostalgia's a bitch, and he's going to have like the same couple of character traits. Now, what Skip Bayless is going to do in terms of leveling up, in terms of me actually watching the clips my damn self, I mean, he's gonna have to pick somebody new. I don't know if he's picked Caitlin Clark. He's had a couple of titles and thumbnails in there, so I don't know what he's saying about CC right now. But he's gonna have to pick somebody new. Maybe he goes for the anti-Reese thing, but that would look crazy, gang. Or he goes for like the guy that he thinks is overrated in basketball. Dallas is always going to be a go-to for him, but the Dallas clips aren't actually going to do the YouTuber views thing. But if Skip Bayless wants to be around, as I said, he will be around. People like us may not watch him. People like chat to a good majority, I'd even argue, may not watch him. But there's always going to be a subsection of people that are going to follow Skip wherever he goes. If he markets it that way, and now that it's not being marketed on Undisputed, yeah, people are going to flood to the channel a little bit.
Honestly, not surprised about the rebrand on YouTube. Kind of expected that some form of a podcast or a lesser network, whatever that was, but not surprised about the YouTube. I would just find it hilarious if for 35 years of his career, he's been forced to be a LeBron hater. So now in LeBron's final farewell tour season, he is just on LeBron nuts.
That would be funny. Hey, I'll admit that'd be funny.
That would make me watch Skip Bayless. Because if you're telling me for a whole year he is about to meet Raul LeBron and be like, yeah, I mean, whole time Stephen A told me to hate on you because we needed some counters. I was like, I would be like, this is crazy, and that would go insane.
I ain't gonna lie. First of all, he's into BDSM, so he just he said,
caged, tied up, and betrayed.
He's now him and Ernestine. Wow, that's the real pivot. OnlyFans. But yeah, I think it's interesting that he's actually friends with Lil Wayne because their careers parallel each other.
Wow. Come on, man.
No. That's he partied today, Chad. He's partied today.
Party. Oh, come on, man.
A multi-daytime Emmy-winning host.
Tour for what?
For
what?
Retire.
Sit your ass down.
He's still doing shows when he needs to sit down. You know what I'm saying? Both of them look skinny. Both of them look like they're on Ozempic and crack at the same time. Both of their hairs look crazy, and nobody wants to hear from them in 2024 besides the diehards, the diehard fans that want to hear Lollipop, and the Cowboys fans. I don't know. They just seem to be the same innovators, pioneers, greatest in their own respects. But
you think they be pillow talking to each other like they don't go too good?
For sure. I don't know, bro. And again, no disrespect to Skip Bayless. No disrespect to Wayne either. No disrespect. I told y'all how I feel.
Too late.
But nah, it's time to unfiltered, unraw, no latex. Nobody wants to hear that. How about that?
My thing is, what does that even mean for Skip? Because I mentioned it on this pod. Hey, a lane for Skip to revive his own career literally might be like a right wing grifter or some shit. But y'all said he not doing that. I don't know what that means for Skip Bayless. Right
wing grifting is dead too. I don't know if y'all seen some stuff. Sneeko has been like crashing out these past couple of days, but he's been like on the opposite side. Like he said he's not voting for Trump. Even Myron from Fresh and Fit said he wasn't voting for Trump. They literally said they can't vote for Trump. So like, I don't know. The right wing grift might be dead too. I thought never mind. That's a different conversation. But yeah.
Damn.
I don't know what that is for Skip, but I can't even say I'm excited to see what. I don't know. I ain't watching.
Somebody said Wayne better than anything that come out of Atlanta. New Orleans is holding on to one artist, gang. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Little Wayne and Future hit for hit.
Please. And also Kanye came out of Atlanta, so let's relax. Let's also relax. Let's relax.
They still got Wayne though. So what you?
Oh, brother, nobody cares about that. Sorry.
All right,
I'll host it.
Let's go ahead and move on to some fun things for the pod. Omar, I do want you to lead this next topic, and this will also be the prompt for today's A and Q. We give the questions, you give the answers. Cruz, if you can toss the link into in the chat for them to join real quick. But this was presented after the Minecraft trailer was released. The four horsemen of I'm definitely skipping that movie. Kevin Hart, Gal Gadot, Dwayne Johnson, and now Jack Black.
Yeah, they were cooking. They were cooking Jack Black on my TL. Or they were cooking the Minecraft movie, and people were like, "What is really the problem? What's really the problem?" And then finally, somebody was like, "It's Jack Black." Okay, I'm tired of hiding it. It's Jack Black. So definitely my question to y'all, and then the A and Q. Who is that actor? Again, you're watching a trailer, and they're in a world where a man meets beast, and you're hype, and then actor pops up on screen, and you're done. You know it's not.
Damn.
The clear answer is The Rock, man. I ain't gonna lie. Once I see The Rock,
God.
Okay, so they just gave the budgets to say they got The Rock for the movie, man. God, crazy. We done with The Rock.
Matter of fact, I got it. Post Guardians of the Galaxy, Chris Pratt. Not gonna lie.
Whoa.
If I just seen his name associated with something, I'm like, all right. I see. The same reason. Y'all just trying to say y'all got Chris Pratt in the movie. All right, cool.
I'm trying to think because I'm not a movie guy at all. So like, for me to see an actor and think, what the fuck? It has to be like some crazy shit. Honorable mention, any athlete.
Space Jam. Starring LeBron James. Okay, baby.
Maybe that's my answer, to be honest with
Any
y'all.
athlete.
I'm not a movie guy for real, but anytime I'm like, yo, nigga, is that Pat Mahomes? Oh my god.
100. My 100% answer is Aquafina. I'm sorry because I don't want to see her get up in there. Yo, what's up, my bros? I'm Asian. I don't want to see that, bro. I swear to God, I don't want to see that bullshit.
That's why I can't participate too well.
I got one, and I love her. Y'all know me. Sydney Sweeney in a movie or a TV show. Y'all forcing it now. Nah. Y'all forcing it, man. Y'all want the Sweeney stimulus package, but Madam Web. Come on, Madam Web.
Yeah, Madam Web was terrible.
What are we doing, bruh? Nah, bro.
Nah. Okay,
and I see what y'all were trying to get off of Euphoria, man. Come on, bro. I don't even think y'all wrote her properly. That shit was. She want titties on the screen.
Honorable mention in terms of voice actors, the nigga that voices Jerry from Rick and Morty, bruh, they are just throwing this nigga in everything, and this nigga just sounds like Jerry from Rick and Morty every single time. The shit's crazy.
Shit, man. Random Trae. I watched that 70s show too much. So anytime I see that, anytime I see Ashton Kutcher on the screen, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, is that Kelso, nigga? So I don't. Man, I'm trying to think. There's another person too, but I cannot think of them right now. There's also an actor on my mind.
Oh my gosh. Why didn't we think of this? If Tiffany Haddish is in the movie, I'll never watch it.
Oh,
I'll never fucking watch. I'll never watch a movie with Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish
is the 100,000.
Let me see what movies I fuck with that she's in.
Tiffany Haddish over Aquafina for me, 100%. And even I'm thinking about it. I'll go see something with a Rock before Sydney. So everything that y'all have said, Tiffany Haddish, starring Tiffany Haddish.
Why is she in so many Kevin Hart movies? Wait a minute.
They friends. They friends.
I ain't gonna lie. Thinking about it now, I'm not gonna say when I see it, I'm gonna hate the movie. But I will say if I see this person as one of the headliners in the movie, I know I'm not watching unless it's on DVD. Taye Diggs.
Oh my God, you're a hater.
If Taye Diggs is starring in it, it's the DVD classic movie. I'm not paying to go see that.
Never got the Timothée Chalamet hype, by the way. Never got that.
It's a lot of, I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of, we need to one day do an overrated white boy ranking. We need to do an overrated white boy ranking. Timothée Chalamet right now, they talk about Timothée Chalamet like he's what's my man name? Tom Holland. They act like he's Robert Pattinson. And Robert Pattinson.
This ain't even her fault, but just the way Twitter is, bro. If I see Zendaya on a movie, I'm gonna start laughing. Just cause how Twitter would get down. It's not even like I think she sucks at all. It's just that I know what you niggas would do.
Sage is right. Zendaya getting back shots on that tennis movie. No. Nah.
Will Smith, or is that a bad one?
Okay, let's next.
Whoa.
Okay. It's a bad one. It's a bad one.
Gun down.
All right, that's the prompt for A and Q. That is the prompt for A and Q. So if we missed any, please let us know. Please let us know. All right. Speaking on the same lines, I do want to bring this up as well. Another fun prompt. We're not doing this for A and Q. I seen this TikTok. They were talking about, is this celebrity actually hot, or are people just gassing them up because they're famous? Okay. So we gonna play a game of, is this celebrity hot, or is she or is he or she just famous? Okay.
Before that happens, disclaimer:
I'm an ugly motherfucker. I get it. I understand. I wouldn't have a chance with any of these people.
It's subjective, ain't it? Of course it is. Let's start off with Zendaya.
Oh, brother.
I think she looked good. I think sometimes she's putting like the baddest I've ever seen. I wouldn't say all that, but she look good. It looks straight.
I would say she looks good.
Famous Amos at this point. No.
So wait, is the question? I'm sorry. Is the question? Is she famous because she's hot, or like what's the question again?
It's essentially do people think this person is hot, like actually because they're attractive,
or just because she's famous?
Is it because
I think she's attractive. Yeah, I think she's attractive.
Yeah. Again, famous.
Okay. This next one is someone that Omar brought up a couple weeks ago as a hot take. Rihanna in 2024.
Oh, famous.
Stop it. She's
Famous.
attractive, bro.
Famous.
Stop it. Even if she fell off, which is crazy, she's very much attractive, bro.
I'm with Sage on this one, man. She still got it. Riri still got it. Let's not kid ourselves.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Rihanna sitting in your face, you're not. Get out of here.
I'm not gonna say that to anybody publicly, but no. Famous.
I would. I'll say that to Nicki Minaj.
All right, let's get some controversial ones out there. Glorilla.
It's okay. She's nervous.
I fuck with Glow.
I'm nervous.
Maybe I'm a horny motherfucker. Yeah, Glow look good too.
Yeah.
Famous.
Yeah.
Whoa,
really?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Famous.
It's some recent photos of Glorilla.
My nigga, that music video was enough for me.
Yeah.
Glow look good.
All right.
Snuckle. Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Sexy Red.
Love her. I'm in love.
I don't think a lot of people like. I think that was the thing with her though. That like, oh my gosh, she ain't even know that for real, bro. I'd say she's more famous, or she's not necessarily my speed, but shout out Sexy.
Same, but as Glorilla. Famous.
Now, I think it's interesting. The first dark-skinned woman, all of a sudden, Sage is like,
You're the
that is crazy.
you go,
That
man.
is crazy.
He named one dark-skinned woman.
And that was
Yeah,
the
the
one
darkest-
you said famous.
Tim's is in my 10, bro.
Coincidence?
Tim's is
Tim's is in my 10, bro. So I don't know what we're doing.
Nigga said Tim's is in his 10, and then 9 other light-skinned women. Okay,
How the fuck you know
Okay,
that?
Sage.
First of all,
And Tim's is 10.
and
Tim's
I'm
is
brown
10.
skin. So I'm
Tim's
fucking
is-
like the Megs and shit.
Tim's
You
is
feel
10.
me?
Tim's
So like
is
wherever
10.
you put her on, wherever you put her
Okay.
on, that's
And
all you.
all the other 9 are Ice Spice colored. And then Tim's is
All right,
10.
that's crazy. Nah, I don't like him that light.
Well, that nigga said Tim,
I don't like
Tim's
him
is
that
my
light.
10. Tim's
I
is
don't
my
like
10.
him that light. I don't want. Hey, chat. We all have fun. Don't y'all start doing that. Hey, don't start having music. Get that dickhead ass shit in your brain, bro.
Yeah,
Shout out my
okay.
dark skin queens, man.
It's
All
always
right.
shout him out, but never date him. Okay.
I literally, I
They cool,
don't
though.
get
They
bitches. What the fuck? What
They
the
cool, though.
fuck? I don't get any of them. What
Y'all
the hell?
cool with me. Y'all like bros to me. No cap.
That's the fan for real.
Coco Jones.
That's crazy. All right. Let's do a couple more. Let's do a couple more. Ruby Rose.
Oh yeah, Ruby Rose look good. She's definitely not my type in terms of an individual, but yeah, Ruby Rose look good.
I think she look good.
I think for what they say she looks good for, famous, I don't think she's an ugly person. So she's cool. She's cool. But for what they say she looks good for, oh my God, the thickest, famous. Let that Bentley pull up. She gonna look like Brittany Renner next to Meg Thee Stallion.
I always think about that picture. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
And that's real.
All right. That's the last name I got. Y'all have any names to bring up here?
Name some dark skinned women, man. Because you only named one. You only named one. Hey, I'm just saying.
I'm reading the list.
Oh no, reversal. He
Let me see what he
man.
does. Let me see what he does this because this is right up his alley.
Talk to me.
Jade Cargill.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Scorching me. I don't care. I'm not afraid of some six pack. I don't give a fuck. I'm with Bianca too. Both of them.
Oh, she's a wrestler.
Yeah, she's a wrestler. Y'all don't know.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Oh, that's
Respectfully,
strong.
because I think she's married.
She cool. She cool, people. She cool.
Respectfully, because I really do think
She dope.
married.
She dope for real.
No, okay, let's go into the next thing. Like, for the love of God.
Look at the Dumbo's swooping right now, so I don't. She cool. She cool for real.
Are y'all afraid of muscles?
I'm
Your
not
girl can't have
afraid of
muscles?
She cool. I just said she cool.
Okay. I'm just asking.
No, I'm trying to rub my meat on the abs. No cap. So
Jesus Christ, man. All right.
what's wrong?
Next up, we're gonna be blindly ranking basketball movie. All right.
Oh, Lord.
So blindly ranking basketball movies, starting with Coach Carter.
You
How many
know,
spots do we got?
5, right?
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
You know, I hate to be this guy, but 3, because if you were to ask me 10 questions on Coach Carter, you'd take away my card. I'm not a movie person.
That's a 2. That's a 2. That's a 2. Coach Carter's a 2. 100%.
I feel you. I know how these things go.
And let me say, because a large portion of it is because good, actual legitimate actors, good basketball play. Good basketball. I've seen enough for bad movies with like shitty basketball.
Hope
I'm gonna say 1.
List.
I'm gonna say 1. I'm gonna say 1 for Coach Carter.
Damn.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time. So, and also I got the list in front of me. So, number 2, Like Mike.
I knew it. I knew that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and be the cornball that says 1, just because I just remember that movie the most. When I think of a basketball movie, it's so fucking stupid. It's so dumb. It's so stupid, and I love stupid shit in my movies, bro. Like Mike's my favorite.
It's 4, and there's only one
Neck ass.
Well, there you go.
movie worse than it. Like Mike 2.
I got Like Mike at 3, right behind Coach Carter. Yeah, cool, calm little movie, fun time.
I love how dumb.
Y'all should watch movies with people who have never seen them before, but like kid movies. I watched Fat Albert with my girlfriend, and she thought it was the most amazing thing ever. So like making my god kids, I'm gonna make them watch Like Mike. I think they'll enjoy it.
I seen The Mask with my nephew the other day. That shit was hilarious.
He was in love. Whoa,
that shit was funny as fuck, man.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put Like Mike at 3. I like Mike at 3. All right, next up we have Love and Basketball.
Oh,
5.
Ooh.
4.
Let me go ahead and
I'm gonna put him at 4.
That's my favorite basketball movie of all time. 1.
I'm gonna put it at 4.
The story of Bronny James? Come on, man.
Oh my God. 4, because it would be the story of Bronny James if he would have stayed and Juju Watkins was right there. 4. Quincy is a terrible person. Omar Epps really did not put it down for the Omars in that one, or maybe he did because he had Sanaa Lathan gripping them sheets with her toes. So also she was a virgin, so it's probably pretty painful.
Oh wow, I've never watched it, so it's gonna be 5 for me.
Damn.
Really? Check it out.
Next up we have White Men Can't Jump.
1, brother.
1. Gotta be 2.
Wait, the OG one?
Yeah,
The OG one, not the one with Jack Harlow.
Oh yeah, 2.
Hey, the Harlow one would be
Jack
5.
One, that'd have been 1. But see, the OG one 2.
Anyway, yeah, 2 for OG White Man Can't Jump.
1.
I'm gonna put that 4. I also haven't watched it.
I literally just like how worse of a movie Like Mike is, but conceptually speaking, it's like White Man Can't Jump is funny.
I tried to watch it late at night and then I fell asleep. And I was like,
Well, let me say this too: is if we're talking about movies that got the best basketball play in it, I think so far we've named all of them. The only one that, of course, like Mike, I guess there's some like actual basketball players, which shouldn't necessarily really count. And then Wesley Snipes actually could not play basketball. Couldn't. Woody Harrelson could play basketball, and then there were some other NBA-ish players and all that stuff in there, and there great basketball content in there.
And last one is Hustle, the Adam Sandler movie with
I'm glad I saved it.
Yep, 5.
That's the one on Netflix, right?
Yeah, that's one on Netflix.
Yeah, I'm cool off of that, John.
I would hate to say 5 because it's actually like 4 for me, but 5 is the only spot I got left.
I think I have it at 2. Ugh.
5 because everybody,
cool,
nobody could really act besides Adam Sandler. Anthony Edwards was calm in that. And I just don't think it's like it tried to create this feel good vibe, but there's so many other Glory Road, Hurricane Season. There's a lot of other basketball movies that are just above the rim. Hoop Dream. There's a lot of basketball movies that make me just, this is basketball. It feels good or whatever.
Okay.
Do y'all like Space Jam? Because I didn't mention Space Jam.
No.
Yeah, I thought I was cooked because I thought you were gonna say Space Jam at the end. I was like, damn, Space
my
Jam.
brother. You see, I didn't name Space Jam. I just rattled off 5 basketball movies and did not say Space Jam.
I'm about to say I don't care about that ball head minutes. We done with the 90s.
Oh, wow, you tripping.
In terms of Hustle, so I would assume, Omar, you're not considering the basketball play in that movie at all.
Yeah, I think it's a little cheaty when you sacrifice something when you make these movies. I do think it's a little cheaty that they do have. It's a majority of NBA, G League dudes in this. I think what's beautiful about like a Coach Carter is that they're actors and they trained up in basketball, so they were, this is the best they can get, or they did like some like open tryouts or whatever. There were some basketball players in White Men Can't Jump, but Anthony Edwards and fucking Wancho, who were actively in the NBA. Like, come on. That's
Willie
cheesy.
Was on there too. I mean, they had a ton of NBA players during that thing. I will give you that. If you're not concerned to basketball, then I can understand it. But I think in terms of a basketball movie, that is probably the greatest in terms of on-screen basketball you're going to see. But fair. They cheated.
Shout out to Juwanna Mann. Juwanna Mann over Hustle.
That is some good basketball, though. Juwanna Mann was funny.
Funny. Yeah, funny too.
That should be the next movie rebooted. That's when I know, like, we really are in a new time.
We back?
Juwanna Mann.
We back?
Reboot Juwanna Mann with DC Young Fly. Come on, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. The link to the A&Q is in the chat. We'll bring you up after a couple segments. Once again, the question of the day is, which actor do you see in a trailer and you're just put off by it and you're like, yeah, I'm not watching this movie. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to this blind react that producer Cruz wants us to do.
Okay.
This is a clip. I haven't watched it as well. This is a clip from friend of the show, FaZe Lacy.
All right, we're just watching some.
All right, here we go.
How are you complaining about your sub count? Dude, you guys have to understand and realize that I've been streaming for 6 days straight.
Damn.
Content the entire time. Actual planned out streams, segments, complete collabs, all this stuff. And I've only gained 7,000 subs. I'm sitting here asking you guys, from like me to you, after all the hard work I've been putting in, I'm not asking a lot. I'm asking you to just gift me 5 subs. It's $25. If you work 60 hours a week and you make minimum wage, which is $28 an hour, it's not that hard to spend 1 hour of your work to gift to me when I've been working 24 hours for 6 days straight.
Yo.
Like, you guys see what I'm saying? And it's making me annoyed. I'm about to end stream because I don't understand.
This motherfucker said, you feel me? Like, you see what I'm saying, though, right? You see what I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah, it's classic case of I know crash out is a term that's overused, but I think crash out, like, literally you could define it differently, but it is a correct term because, dog, if he's been streaming for 6 days straight, nigga, go to sleep. First of all, like, take a fucking break. But this is where I'm saying, like, sometimes there's pros and cons to the streaming shit. And sure, it's I don't want to get into the 9 to 5 conversation. 9 to 5s are harder, by the way. But it's like when you are doing that to yourself and your money, the way that you make your dollars while you're live is like this. Is very instant gratification, I guess is what I want to say there. It's instant. You're instantly gratified by the dollars you get there. So if you're not seeing it bam, 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 back to back to back to back, the number you expected to get, fine, cool, whatever. You can be mad about it. But when you tired of shit, you've been working 6 days straight, you're going to say some dumb shit. I would never slip up, granted, and say some shit like that because who am I to, especially the way he broke it down. I'm not a fan of how he broke it down. But hey, man, you guys, you can't give me essentially 1 hour. You can't give me 9 to 10. Like that's crazy. So go to sleep, gang. I don't think you're an evil person for it. But nah, that was not it at all.
Let me just give some, but before Damo goes, let me just give some context on what's going on. So FaZe is doing a 30-day subathon. Whole crew going live 24/7. They got an Airbnb. And obviously y'all know how subathons work. You donate more, the more the stream continues. And right now Ronaldo has 27,000. Max has 40,000. And then let me look up Lacy real quick.
He was at
Lacy.
He was at 15 in that clip, but go ahead.
Yeah, Lacy was 15 in that clip, but right now I'm trying to find it. I cannot find it. Damn, I can't find it. I don't know.
But let's just say, for the sake of the conversation, he's at 15.
I'm about to say for the sake of it, whatever. Cool.
Yeah, and then Jason DeWeena is another streamer in that house. Let's just say he's closer to Ronaldo right now.
I think this is just a case of it's hilarious how niggas is complaining about doing the job they signed up to do. I've been streaming this content segments, clips, content. Yeah, nigga, you're a content creator. You're doing your job. Whoa. I think it's crazy to sit there and say, if you guys are working 60 hours a week, making $28 an hour, to assume everybody that's in your stream is living in the state or region that is making $28 an hour is crazy. That is a crazy warp of perception that a lot of these people, or people in general, not even these people, because that have been crazy, that a lot of people have. Niggas do not realize what is actually going on in the world. They are just warped in their reality in their small section of this big ass cesspool of a country you call America. I just find it hilarious. He's obviously suffering from, you're doing this group project and you're looking around and seeing everybody else doing a lot better, and you're like, well, shit, what am I doing wrong? That's tough, gang. That's tough. I don't know what to tell you. Shouldn't have joined FaZe. Said the shit wasn't gonna work. Even though it's working. I'm not gonna say 15K ain't working, but you looking around, hey, somebody gotta be last. Somebody gotta have the least amount.
Yeah, Jason has 25K right now. Lacy has 17K right now, and Silky has 8,500 right now. I think Adapt's in the stream as well. He don't got his up, but
ultimately that none of that matters. I think, respectfully, I think this is a clip farm. So
I was gonna say, now, do y'all think it's one of them clips like how Agent be doing every now and then with like the doctor shit? Do y'all think it's like,
damn, okay, well, friend of the show.
You believe that shit?
Friend of the show.
I don't believe that shit.
No, okay.
Okay, so but no, I think there is a clip farm, but I am gonna stick my neck out there. I think that we're gonna be in a weird place where entertainers take back the ownership of the content that they produce, and a lot of people are gonna look a lot weird. Like they're gonna look around and be, weirded out. A lot of what people get is free or at an extremely discounted rate. I get music. I get an unlimited access of music for $9.99 a month, when what it takes to create a song might be $100,000. Like literally to get a beat, to get it mixed and mastered, a verse cleared, all these other things, that might be $100,000, $150,000. And those are arbitrary numbers made by some label. So there's that. But at the end of the day, that's how much it costs. An episode of a television show, if we're talking about Grey's Anatomy or Law and Order or whatever the case may be, to get Meredith Grey on there might be $2.5 million and this, that, and the third. And I'm paying $40 for cable a month to get that off as a fraction. If these people started to own their production, people will look weird at getting the content. And I think a lot of people should look more in that direction, just owning their content and charging people for what it's worth. Come on now. I know it's going to sound bad when I say it. I don't fully mean this in the way that it's about to come out, but give the guy something for the hard-earned time, especially if you're sitting there watching the content. Obviously, you enjoy it. Give him something.
I just didn't like the entitlement of it, though. That's my thing.
No, I agree, 100%.
He was on some guys, come on, bro. Like, donate. Like, I don't. At least when I do like my 2K league, I'm giving them a straight 1-to-1 transaction of, all right, you sub up, I'm gonna create a player for you. But one sitting at already 17,000 viewers right now, sitting at 17,000 subs. So I don't want to do the math, but that's a lot of fucking money. I don't. His pockets aren't dry. Clearly, he showed like his monthly earnings before, and he's talking about, I made $280K in a month. Like, nah, this is not the guy that should be asking. Oh, come on, bro, sub up.
Yeah, I think though. Go ahead.
I would just say it kind of makes sense because if Banks cracking that whip, maybe there's a quota.
Oh my God! I ain't doing all that now.
Maybe he need to get to 38. Maybe 38's the line, and he's like, I'm at 17 right now, and I'm not getting close to that. Hey, I don't know. We don't know everything going on.
y'all know I ain't do e-beef, so I ain't doing all that. But what I will say is what's interesting about this conversation, though, and granted, more I'm thinking on it, yeah, it probably was one of them stream clip farms. But, like, I do feel like some streamers did think that shit. Like, dead ass while shit's happening, especially if you're doing things to the level of IRL 6-day, 7-day shit. I do think that a lot of these motherfuckers are sitting there in the back of their head like, what the fuck? Why are these niggas not subbing up? Despite the fact they're getting a mass amount of subs.
To an extent, I might be one of these people. And this, again, I don't think that it's like the worst thing in the world, but I can't truly sit here and say, like, I watch Dead Meat. For those that know what Dead Meat is, it's a guy that, James A. Janice, his wife, I don't know if Chelsea's his wife, but he has producers and writers and stuff like that. They have a whole production staff, all that stuff, and they do a kill count. They count the kills in horror movies, tell the story, tell some of the behind the scenes and stuff. Greatly produced content, phenomenal content. He has a Patreon that's $1 where we can get the content without the YouTube edits. I watch, and I have watched every kill count for years at this point. Like years and years and years. If I can't support $1 to his Patreon, or even the $5 tier to his Patreon, or whatever the case may be, and this is somebody who I'm consuming the content from top to bottom, so clearly I like the content, I think that there's something to say in that. If you can't do it now, if you financially cannot do it, I'm not, but like, come on.
It's crazy though. I thought you weren't on the side that like streamers should be like getting super chats and tips and things like that.
No, I never said if you enjoy, if you participate, if you consume, and you can't show some sort of, to me, and I know how y'all feel in this. This is like the tipping conversation, but you're doing zero tipping.
Like literally enter amount 0.00 send.
I don't disagree.
Maybe 50 cents because you're getting the ad, but again, we would have to calculate. Or you might be one of them people that's just sitting in there knowing that the gifted subs are flying and you're always getting gifted subs, so you just fuck it at that point. This is like going in there and not putting in $1, not putting in 50 cents. This is zero.
I'll go ahead and be evil for a second. I'll say this. If you were a TSO member and I said, fuck it, 72-hour stream, and not only were you there from hour 1, but you were there literally for the entirety of 72 hours, let's say, fuck it, I don't sleep, right? Crazy. And you didn't sleep either with me, I'd be like, nigga, are you not so? I'd be like, nigga, what the fuck? You were just sitting in this bitch letting that smack you the whole stream, dog. I at that point, again, I would see where he's coming from, and that's why initially I was just going with the flow, get like reacting to the clip. I'm like, damn, he's crashing out or anything like that. Now, more I'm thinking of it, I could see a farm, but I could definitely see a streamer, maybe not saying that shit, but definitely thinking, yo, TSO forever really was in this bitch for 6 days straight, only slept when I slept, woke up immediately when I woke up. And that nigga ain't sub. That's crazy. I can see some shit like that.
For Damo and B-Souls, I wanna, and I hate these for when does it stop questions, but this is somebody asked a decent question. So if I'm playing a free game, should I buy shit just because they're giving it to you for free?
Yeah.
So like, I guess that would be Fortnite, basically.
In my opinion, I will say this: it is to the eye of the beholder. If you don't have to pay for some shit, you don't have to pay for some shit. If you are gonna play Fortnite with a default skin and a default pickaxe and no battle pass, and hey, I get to play Fortnite for free, I'm here to play Fortnite, that's cool. You have the right to do that. Will I do that? No. If I know I enjoy something, I might support a little more for the shit I enjoy, and I will go out and stick my neck out there for it. But if it's it's been some niggas on YouTube, and I be the guy to say it. I've been watching for a minute. Still skipping the ad. Well, I got YouTube Premium now, so there's no ads. But I'm not getting no membership. No, I'm not donating. I haven't done it. But the ones I really fuck with, I will.
Yeah, no. If that's the case, I'm with Damo, bro. Like that's the model you made for your business. You said it's free to play. Leave it up to me. And I don't. They wouldn't even like knock on my door and say, "Yo, you're a fucking weirdo for not buying skins on Fortnite." You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that'll ever be a problem. But like, because I've seen YouTubers do this thing where, and partially we low key did it, but I've like when the Watcher shit was happening, everything was free on YouTube. They put everything on a Patreon, and it killed their numbers. So I think one of the biggest like rules in business that I've always seen is just like, when you take shit away that was already free, that's never a good business thing to do.
I think, and I think Fortnite would be the example for that game thing. Yo, gang, if you have 3,000 hours on Fortnite and they're doing a collab, you're a big Star Wars fan and they're doing the Darth Vader skin. That shit is, I don't know, how much is a skin on Fortnite?
Not that much.
$10?
$5, $10.
Well, it depends.
5,
it
10,
depends.
15.
It really depends.
We'll just put.
I'm not a forder, but
We'll put
I wouldn't say more than 20.
We'll put it in between 5 and 15.
Yeah.
You can't throw for the free game that you have 3,000 hours on. Clearly, you enjoy playing it, and this is you're a big Star Wars guy. You can't throw the 15 for that. I think that's crazy, but also, I mean, Fortnite has proven that people will buy these things. It's just as a show of support. I want to continue to enjoy the game. There's another element to this game that makes it my favorite, so I'm going to do it. I get it. If you're one of those people who is just anti this opinion, I wholeheartedly get it. Continue to watch. Please don't take this as some sort of entitlement from me. And I understand even to what Bezos is saying, that's the way you set up your business. I just think as a consumer, if I'm somebody who is just consuming like I love LeBron James. At some point in his 20 years, I'm going to get a shoe. I'm going to get a jersey. I'm going to get a shirt. I'm going to get something that says.
But I think there's a difference between like what you as a consumer would probably do as opposed to LeBron coming out there and saying, yo, if you've been a fan of me for 20 years, buy my shoe or else you're not a real fan. Like, I mean,
but we've seen people and not necessarily basketball players or LeBron, but we've seen musicians come out and say that shit. We've seen musicians come out, I got 1 million followers on Instagram and 80 y'all bought my album, like actual hard copies. I thought y'all was fans for it. We've seen this before from people.
Now, and well, one, let's say that I'm specifically talking about if LeBron doesn't come out and say it. If LeBron comes out and say it, maybe that's a different conversation. He still may be right, but if he doesn't come out and say it. And I see Alante say if there's no way you can't have that stance without it sounding nasty. I get that. But to Damo's point, I do find that to be just kind of strange. Like, yo, y'all are and it's gonna sound so weird because they are a type of working class person, artists are, but just not the same level of working class as, you know, your Joe Schmo or Joe Blow. But like they're getting 0.00009 cents when you stream the shit on Spotify. Just buy an album, just buy an album. Just buy an album, one album.
No, I'm not gonna lie. You're done for. And I ain't even trying to like die with my brother here. I see exactly what you're talking about. And I'll go a step further. You know what kind of nigga you are if you're one of those people. So like, you know how, for example, I was talking about TSO Forever, living in the 72-hour stream, not doing that. I would kind of know what kind of guy that is if he never once the entire time was ever subbed up to me, ever was a member, ever was anything like that. I'll go a step further. You brought up Fortnite. I think Overwatch is another game that people spend obnoxious time on, but like the difference between Fortnite has all-time skins. Overwatch kind of gives you like this, fuck you, you're going to play the game anyway, ass effort to it. But I think at the end of the day, if you, and we could even use music, if you 100% stan somebody, we're not talking about fandom, we're not talking about liking somebody. If you stan somebody and you go, like you try your hardest to make sure you don't spend a dime, I'm not saying you're a piece of shit, I'm not saying you're a bad person, but I am saying it's like at that point, it's mutually intentional that the creator, the artist, whatever, they can do things in a way while trying to profit. And you're literally on the opposite end of the spectrum where you're a person that's trying your absolute hardest to not spend a dime while also getting peak entertainment. So I know what they're going to type up about you necessarily if they type up about you. Obviously, my comment 239 ratio ain't the highest, but I see what you mean. And maybe like just saying like completely alone on this hill, because I see what you're kind of trying to get at, and it's gonna sound bad no matter which way you say it. Hell, it's gonna sound bad the way I say it. But like anybody that's gonna try to use their brain for like a second, you know what you're doing. If like your favorite fucking if your favorite rapper is coming out on tour and you're trying your damnness to like finesse a free ticket, like you know what kind of guy you are if you're like major, hey, I gotta watch every football game. And your first thing is fuck Hulu, fuck Verizon, fuck whatever. I need to stream these. You know what kind of person you're being in that moment. I'm not saying you're a bad person for that. I partake in some of those things I've mentioned. But what I am saying is, don't be weird if a person who is if the person that you love is providing the content you like, and they're like, damn, dog, that's not weird. I'd say that.
Nah, I'll take it a step further. You are a piece of shit. If you are NBA Trae Jr. on Twitter and your lock screen is NBA Youngboy and you only listen to his albums on YouTube with no YouTube Premium, you ain't bought one album, one t-shirt from him. The t-shirt you got, the nigga at the mall made it. You got hella posters all off Amazon, not directly from him.
I wouldn't go there.
Crazy.
I wouldn't go there.
If we're going with that, then Damo, you should have League Pass then. If we're going that route, Damo, you should have League Pass.
I did have League Pass.
Why don't you have it anymore?
I wouldn't say you wouldn't have any memorabilia.
At least I got it.
I wouldn't say you have to buy a shirt from NBA Youngboy.
I have Peacock now to watch live sports now. But at first, I did have League Pass for a bit.
But I'm saying right now, as a guy who not only consumes it at a diehard rate, but if anything, makes money off of the NBA itself, then by that logic, we should all have League Pass then.
I've been said that.
Who doesn't have some sort of paid way to watch basketball content? Like
I do. I don't use that motherfucker, unfortunately. I'm getting cooked in the back end.
Yeah.
I'm getting cooked on the back end right now. I'll go a step further. I have Crunchyroll for my anime content. I don't use that motherfucker nearly enough. But yeah, I'm getting cooked on a lot of these things. So if anything, I'm not a hypocrite here.
Matter of fact, my phone's dead. You lucky. I'm about to say, I'll take it a step further. It's not NBA related. I got the 85 South Show app. I pay them niggas $5.
Let me get at something, because I look to the right. I see like now it's too expensive. Goalpost move. No, idiot. Oh, I didn't mean to call you idiot. No, I disagree with your segment there. I disagree with your segment there. What I'm saying is like, I don't think that someone has to, hey, I'm a Youngboy fan. I can't buy this Youngboy poster because it's not the Youngboy poster. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, let's take the Youngboy analogy there. If you're a person that like you just listen to the songs when they drop on YouTube, I don't necessarily have an issue with that. I think rap is difficult because it is literally, hey, this is dropped for free access for everyone to possibly listen to. But if you're a person that, let's say, hey gang, you've tried to finesse your way into all of the them arenas where they like general admission, but like if you sneak past the guard, now you're in a free concert, shit like that. Like if you're that's what I guess I'm trying to say there. That would be the analogy that you need. And I know the internet is this analogy fest, but I guess that's what I'm saying. If you're like trying to sneak into the Youngboy concerts and you're a Youngboy fan, if you're trying to I guess like bootleg photos, record all the leaks and anything like that. Like I don't. Rap is a hard one to find a specific example for, but again, you know what I'm talking about. We don't need to play dumb for debate purposes. You know what I'm talking about.
I tell you what, I moved the goalpost. F you, because I had League Pass for multiple seasons. Did you? I guarantee you use Stream East or whatever other free service it is out there talking about I moved the goalpost. Nigga, I've had it, and I have Peacock now to watch live sports.
But affordability, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say, and then I think we should move on to Shannon, and then I think we should open up the floodgates, because this is that I know people want to do the A and Q about the actor. This seems to be a good conversation too.
Yeah, right. Honestly, Q&A this.
The last thing that I'll say about this is affordability has always been a part of the conversation. If you are a diehard Beyonce fan and you can't get the Beyonce tickets because Beyonce tickets are expensive, you just can't afford it, that's fine. But to never buy the album, to never buy the shirt, to never buy Ivy Park or try to get into the line with the Adidas collabs, I think at that point it's kind of like, and they get enough support.
Yeah, I'm gonna give my last.
That's the problem.
I promise I won't yap, but it's just I know this argument gets to like a classist kind of thing, but I think there's a massive difference between, again, buying a Beyonce ticket and buying a Beyonce shirt. I think there's a massive difference between that. That's all. Let's move on.
All right, let's go ahead and get to the Shannon Sharp stuff that Omar was talking about. Shannon Sharp was apparently cooking outtro and was frustrated on his show. Let me go ahead and share this clip.
It's gonna start its own fight, so I'm ready for this one.
Okay, I'm not even gonna read the caption. Let's just play it.
It's playing back in my ear.
It's that output routing, no cap.
Guys, do us a favor. Make sure you subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. And remember, every podcast subscriber, it's playing back in my ear, guys.
Yeah.
Oh no,
is he live?
It's playing back in my ear.
Yeah, he is. He's live. They're live.
So I can't read while that's playing in my ear.
oh no.
Nigga can't read and listen. Come on.
Stop.
I'm sorry, guys.
My bad.
You the one making an echo, but yo, echoing is that shit mad annoying, bro.
I gotta link some Souls and Saviors lore here in a second.
Oh, he sat here for this long?
No,
Hey,
chat. He's not frozen, by the way.
Shannon.
Look how mad he is. Look how mad he is.
Yeah, chat. Look at him. He's breathing. He's just pissed.
Now, from my understanding too,
Oh, no, it's not over. It's not over.
Ocho isn't here either. That's a.
There's another clip. There's another clip. Yeah.
No, I'm
It's
just
not
saying.
now because I'm not talking, but it was.
I'm just saying. Also, what's adding to this?
It's good. I don't hear anything. Let me start reading again. Guys, we're sorry for the technical difficulties. I don't know if it's me or if it's on the other end, but I promise you that won't happen again.
Check your
Guys,
AirPods
please
off.
make sure you do us a favor. Go check out Shea by Laportier. If Shea is not in the state or a city near you, you can order it and it
Must came back.
Oh,
Guys, damn it!
Oh.
They pay Epiphan a lot of money.
Ash.
Oh shit. You personally crash, Uncle. Yeah, you're mad. You don't like the sound of your own voice, Uncle. No.
let me tell you, I know his back is hurting on that chair. That's an L.
You don't
That's
like,
an L.
you don't like,
Yeah.
you don't
Thank you.
Oh wait.
I'm doing it again.
No.
There we go. Finally.
We right on time.
Oh.
You can hear me?
I can't hear Ocho.
Yes,
Chad.
I hear you. Go ahead.
Hey, couldn't hear Chad. Uncle, what you gonna do? Get mad at Uncle. Go ahead.
Play the next one. Yeah, because the Ocho shit, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, we didn't do hot take of the week too. We gotta do hot take of the week too.
Yeah, we gotta do hot take of the week. All right, hold on. This is the next one.
This is my first time seeing this.
All right.
Nah, this is. I'm over here just reacting.
Oh wow.
And as soon as he opened the car door and he got out the car door to greet me, the car door locked by accident. So I would have been on time, but the fact that we had to wait for the tow truck and then to bring the Slim Jim was the reason for my delay and getting to the hotel a little late. But I'm here now.
Let me ask you a question. So when you go to ESPN, you have people pick you up from the airport?
Yeah.
No, you don't. When you do inside the NFL, you have people pick you up from the airport?
Yeah, at the beginning, yeah.
No, you don't. So I'm just trying to figure out why with your show would you choose to take that route when you don't take that route for ESPN and inside the NFL?
I wasn't lying. I'm dead serious. When I fly into Philly, I had somebody pick me up from Philly. When I fly into New York, I had somebody pick me up from New York. I'm serious.
That ain't what they told me. I just talked.
Hold
to
on,
ESPN
listen to me.
Travel.
Now it's documented.
No.
It's documented.
No way.
I'm just telling you.
But all you
I'm
have
just
to
telling
do
what
is
they
just
were
search
told
my
me.
tweets. I've been doing it the past
Omar, you
15
nasty
years. I
for-
always do this.
I'm not saying that.
Yes, sir. Talk
But
to me now.
Ocho,
Right.
again. Ocho, this is
Right.
part of your show.
Right.
Why would you be late? Why would you run the risk of being
Well,
late?
I didn't want to be late. I just told you what happened. I would have been on time. But due to unfortunate circumstances of him locking the keys in his car, which I documented, I was just a little late.
Why don't you, Ocho? Why don't you just have the people that you're working for just have them to
I don't
book
like
your
car
car
service.
service?
I don't like car service.
It's okay.
I don't like how them people they be mean and they be bougie. I don't like, they be in suits and ties and shit. That don't make me comfortable. That don't make me comfortable. What makes me comfortable is like being able to sit down and talk. Wait,
you want to be comfortable or you want to be professional?
No, I don't want to be. No, I want to be comfortable. I want to talk to people that I can relate to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just But see, here's the thing, Ocho. You say you want to be professional, you want to do ESPN, you want to do all these professional things, but you want to take a bootleg ride.
No. I want to remain my authentic self the same way I always been and do those things. Is that okay?
Okay.
No.
Okay. Let me know how that work out for you.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Whoa.
Let's talk about it. This is relatable. Let's talk about it.
Oh man, yes it is. Oh, ooh.
They got parlays on us. Just saying.
Yeah, they be having parlays, man.
Chat, who do you think is who from Let's Keep It a Buck in this situation? Who do you think is Shannon?
Oh, that's
who do you
easy
think is
parlays.
Unk? Who do you think is Shannon? Who do you think is Unk?
Man, I guess I'll start it off, man. Yo, I think one thing's for certain, man. There's a level where that conversation could have just been like, all right, bro, nigga, talk about this shit. It was getting like, yo, okay. So at some point, hey, man, let's talk about this post pod in the meeting, or you know what I'm saying, in the text messages. That was getting bad quick. The No You Don't was funny. The No You Don't was funny. Indirect message, receive, whatever. Talk about it later. But it just kept going. It was like 2-minute clip. I thought that clip was 20 seconds. It's a 2-minute clip. Oh, ooh.
I just want to say, that is crazy work coming from the guy that was on the opposite end of that type of engagement or that type of feel from an engagement on a public platform. That's insane.
When did that happen to Shannon?
I'm referring to the Skip Bayless shit.
The Tom Brady shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is that on the same lines?
I would feel that's on the same line.
I think he's thinking from just a pure disrespect factor.
Yes. Just that.
Not necessarily context.
In terms of disrespect,
yeah, it's not specifically you were late to Undisputed.
The person you share a mic with, the person you share a screen with, the disrespect to that person, to talk to them a certain way on camera in front of everybody mid-show, that type of level for Shannon to be a person that was on the receiving end of that, for him to have that moment, great. No, you don't. They told me you don't. You're lying. Damn. All right, well,
I mean, he was frustrated, man. I feel his pain though.
Nah,
echoing's kind of crazy, man.
Now, so let me break this fourth wall now as a side tangent. Yo, there's one thing B-Souls is gonna agree with Uncle on. Yo, this nigga B-Souls, when his shit don't work, chat, yo, he turned to an ugly motherfucker. When B-Souls shit don't work. Sometimes Omar Adamo said, "Oh, I seen that shit. Oh, that boy." You pay all stops.
You pay too much for it to not work. And I tweeted this out. I apologize to Shannon because I was very hard on him when he first made the switch over and he signed that volume deal, and I was like, he didn't have to do it or whatever the case may be. B-Souls and I got on the phone with the people that they use. Respectfully, it is complex, so I can see why he did it.
They do not care about UI, by the way, Chad. It's real nerd shit. Real nerd shit.
And as two motherfuckers who majored in computer science, it's real nerd shit. So even I understand that when you pay that much for that and it doesn't work, you trying to figure it out, it's frustrating.
Live too. There's 17,000 motherfuckers watching you right now. That's why when we have technical difficulties on the pod, I'm like, I ain't going, I'm really about to, all right, let's end stream, bro. God damn, man. In front of 700, 800 people? Nah, bro.
I gotta be there for, me and B-Souls used to record, and it used to, delay me horribly, or B-Souls wouldn't be able to hear me. Yo, the amount of times we said, all right, fuck that shit, bro. We doing this tomorrow just because of that. So I can't imagine if we were live and 8,000 seen that, man.
Now let me also say this too. This is where the argument might start. I'm Unk.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm Unk too.
I had it. I seen the chat rolling. A great majority of it was correct, but I am Unk. I feel like there is a level of professionalism that is owed, and when it's not upheld, that shit be making me wanna.
Nigga be crashing out on Twitter.
Say examples, man. Say examples.
Fuck the meetings. This nigga.
What's an example of unprofessionalism that you talking about, man?
Here go Vsauce, because Vsauce wants to get it off.
Yeah, he really do.
I think technical difficulties is one. I think lateness is definitely one. I think unpreparedness is another one. Contributions is another one. All those things to me are just like, this is now at the level that they are splitting an alarming amount of money. At that point, I might crash out every single night, gang. At that point, I would crash out every single night, and I would think to myself, and I know he's probably saying this, and let me say that's probably not the first time this has happened too. But you would think to yourself, with $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a month on the line, that somebody would be on time, but that don't be the case. Now, the saving grace, if you got your own shit, you don't got to worry about it, but that still should never excuse that shit.
Is that the first time y'all think Outro's been late?
Hell no, it can't be, because if it is, that isn't all right, bro. Come on.
Yeah. My answer completely changes. Is that the first time he's late and he's just crashing out like that?
That nigga was late for.
If it's a regular thing, there may have been a breaking point, man. I don't know. Show up on time, buddy.
His excuse lets me know that wasn't his first time.
Hell
for
no.
sure. Yeah, 100%.
Bro, what had happened was he got out to help me with my bags. He locked his keys in the car. I know Uncle's like, you know what, nigga?
That's not even a real excuse.
The car caught on fire. Now the keys locked in the car.
My dog gave my keys. All right.
Now, people get mad. I ain't necessarily mad at y'all for even being unks in that situation. But I guess for me, keep certain things. I'm always say certain things don't need to be seen by certain people, in the sense of like a conversation like that. Like, if you feel that serious about that target, like let's say that was the one that broke the camel's back, that is the one where you're about to crash out. I ain't gonna lie, the crash out could be you ending the stream right then and there, as Souls was saying earlier. All right, bet you crashing out in the stream. Having that on there is crazy to me. I'm a personally say that, especially if y'all claim to be friends, boys, anything like that. If y'all are just,
I think all of us can agree that the on camera was a lot.
Yeah.
I think that there should be a conversation, definitely had, and at some point, some things have to change. There can't be we can't always talk about it. There has to be something where something gets impacted to either force people to change, or we now accept this, but there's a ramification for what's going on when you do this, and ultimately leading to, I'm never opposed. Kick the motherfucker off.
Man, let's stop dancing around this. Fuck it, let's get real. Let's discuss the elephant in the room.
Oh Lord.
B-Souls, why you so late?
Whoa! Nah. You're not putting that on me. No.
Oh my God, he's about to fucking cry.
No.
Especially with the late thing for me, and maybe I'm like, when I first heard the clip, I was thinking to myself, well, why would your dumbass book a fucking flight that lands you at the exact time where you will be exactly on time for the show? Why wouldn't you book a flight that would put you 30 minutes before the show? Like, yeah, like that's my thought process thought process always. So I'm gonna be like, I don't know. That's just the way I think. Even if you got to be sitting there, and I learned this from my mom, because when I was a kid, I hate to get on this quick. When I was a kid, I used to borrow my mom's car, and there was like a couple times where I would have to go pick her up from work, and she would be sitting on the curb. And she got in the car after the third time, I think it was, and was like, there's literally no reason why I should be waiting on you. If anything, you should be waiting on me. This is crazy. And since then, if the moment was important enough to me, I would be in the car, in the parking lot, sleep well before the event or well before the thing or whatever the case may be. But if it's not important to you, to me, that's what it says to me. To me, it's not important to you. If it's not important to you, don't show up no more.
Yeah.
Well,
ain't mad at that.
All right, let's go ahead and move on, man. Shout out to the Shannon Sharp and Ocho pod.
Let me get these off. Hot takes of the week, and then we'll open things up.
Sage water runs? No, bro. My water runs don't take 30 minutes for water. What I will say is
you'll be thirsty for real.
I was going to talk, but all right, since we gotta be shady. I was going to say is I'm glad we moved the pod to 8 p.m. Absolutely there, because that conflict of interest for me definitely was a thing, because I'm spending a ton with my trainer or whatever, and sometimes I would get the 6, sometimes I would get the 7. It was a bitch trying to essentially go at the 6 between 6 to 6:30, but then the gym packed. So then you gotta work out in this one hot ass room that's in there. Then you gotta drive back home in time, set everything up, go live, all that shit. That shit was annoying. So I'm glad
Why
that
you
we
didn't?
moved
Why you didn't set up before you left?
Can't.
Damn,
You can't
cooked.
set up.
He cooked.
My thing is,
It's not even the time for it. It's not even time for it. I'm just saying.
No. Let's talk about it because we here.
We're public. No. This is behind the scenes shit, man.
No. Let's get down to the nitty gritty of it. You pass your refrigerator every single time. You can't grab the water on the way.
The water is literally 2 minutes tops. It's just, oh shit, gang. I'm fucking thirsty. If you niggas got an issue to the point you want me fired because I want some fucking water, all right, bro, you got
But
it.
how bad do you want it though? If you do it like literally at the beginning,
Bro, when I'm setting up a camera,
it is
when
a
I'm
conversation.
setting up a light, when I'm setting up a battery, a different mic, all this extra shit, literally everything that it takes to record Keep It a Buck, I get in and out of my room routinely. So if all the things, gee whiz, Chatatrons, I forgot a fucking deer park. And if I want my goddamn water, if I gotta take a goddamn piss, and it's so, oh man, that now, man.
Why you don't have water in your room though?
Why don't I always have a bunch of water? How
Water
much
cooler
shit
right
you want
there.
in my room?
I
It's a case of water. It's a case.
I
of
got a
water.
green screen, a
Enough
chair,
that we-
a
enough that we
mat
on
for the chair,
time.
a desk, a light, a PS5, all these other things.
If
And
we-
these niggas
let
mad
me-
I ain't got a
hey,
case of
deadass-
deer park on the
deadass,
floor
If we get you a mini fridge, would you utilize it?
I would. You forget I don't live alone. Gang, my folks would Kirk have had a mini fridge.
Okay,
They don't want
cool.
that.
If you had bottles of water just in your room, because I don't think these waters are cold or whatever. If you just had,
They definitely not.
If you just had room temp bottles of water in your room, would that be like crazy?
I mean, no, but then again, how cluttered does my room have to be?
You ain't got so that
And
big-
then
that
how
fat dresser
cluttered does
You got a
and then
2x2 square
and
feet.
then how
That's what
cluttered
I'm
does
saying. We
and then
talking
how
about
and
bottled
then
water.
and then how cluttered does the room have to be for y'all to stop doing the all right, bro? You must not care shit, because that'd be crazy. If
Sage,
like
I just want you to put a
pack
bottle of water in your room.
if a 24 pack of Deer Park is the determinant between me liking or hating the podcast, gang, goddamn, bro,
We
what
just want-
that ain't gaslighting.
we
That's
just
just
want
like,
we just want a bottle
damn.
of water. We just want a bottle of water in there.
bro.
We don't want you dehydrated.
If I got,
See,
bro, you know
hey,
what? No, actually,
Crazy.
hot take of the month. Fuck off.
There we go.
If it comes down to a fucking bottle of water, real quick, 2 seconds, and y'all like, oh man, that was
you
fucking
feel
30
like
minutes.
it's 2 seconds though. You know, it's
Nigga,
crazy.
you
We'll
walk
talk about it.
downstairs,
If-
get the water
you
out the
know-
shit, come back upstairs, man. Fuck out of here.
The first time, I get it. The second
If you
time,
feel like we only late by 2 minutes, I feel it.
You think? Wait.
And
wait.
And what Damo just said is true. If it was a every once in a while forget, I get it.
Wait.
it is planned
Wait.
now. Wait.
You-
Sage, go ahead and get your water. We gotta go
No
live.
comment. No
Look at your
comment.
water.
No comment.
That's
No
real though. I don't know.
No
why-
comment. No
This
comment.
is, and I know we laughing and stuff
No
like that.
comment. No comment.
We're gonna have a real constructive criticism conversation.
We
one day.
really don't need to. That's why I'm saying no comment. I ain't got nothing else to say.
So you gonna have water in your room from now on?
No. no, I will not. No, I will not add more and more equipment to where I'm trying to lay my head.
You know what we should do?
God damn
At the beginning of the pod, when Sage goes and gets his water, when he comes back, Damo, you should go get your water. And then when you come back, I'll go get my water.
Get your water.
And then when I come back, B-Souls, you go get your water. Just so we see how long it takes.
It's like 2 minutes tops. You just go downstairs, get the water, come back upstairs. All right, let's go to work.
Okay. It be 2 minutes? Never mind. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it.
How
Nah,
long?
you trying to be nasty.
No, that's what I'm saying. How long do y'all think it takes to get a bottle of water?
It's not think. We know. We be sitting here.
Okay, how long is it then? How long is it getting a bottle
You be
of
getting
water?
water for 5 minutes sometimes. I don't know what it be. I ain't gonna lie.
I think sometimes, like at some points when you went to go get your water, I would assume you got the same water Nelly was drinking in like the videos, because I'm like, where did he go to get this water? You get like,
Nah, bro, you gotta choose between like the fridge water or like the bottled water. And then the bottled water, you got anything in the fridge. If you ain't got nothing in the fridge, do you want to put ice in the cup?
Nigga debate.
Man, I'm gonna say the truth, man. I'm gonna say the truth.
That's about it.
This is not just about getting water.
It's not.
It's the fact that we start setting up at 8, and then you get the bottled water.
It just funny out the other with these boys, chat.
Am I lying, bro?
I just said as to why. Pardon the fuck out of me. If I gotta carry the light upstairs, carry the camera, carry the headset, put the chair back in spot, and then oh shit, bro, I forgot the fucking bottle of water. Wow, praise. Like, damn, it's a bottle of water. Huh?
You ain't got pockets?
Sometimes no. Y'all think I'm sitting?
Oh my
God. Hold on. So if we push the start time to 8:30, we gonna be live 8:30 on the dot every time?
Why would you push the start time to 8:30? That's like the most unnecessary shit possible.
Because our start time's 8 right now. We agreed that we'll go live at 8 p.m.
It literally was a layout issue. Unless you're gonna talk about the piss I took from 8 to 8:02.
It's not us. All right, bro. It's cool.
So every time, I will say this also, every time we do have this, it's about making it hyperbolic in the responses. If we pushed it to 8:30, the question is, do you think we would guarantee lock be live at 8:30 every single time? No. Because why?
No, for whatever unknown reason, no.
Hot take of the week, chat. Let's go.
Wait, let me read.
Oh, my bad.
Let's read the super chats first, gang. Let's read the super chats first. Shouts out to Daniel Jean Charles for becoming a YouTube member again. Big John Charles in the building. Welcome back, man.
Welcome back.
Shout out to Rio the GOAT for $4.99. We saw this one. It was crazy. Zendaya backshot win probably smell like the mall Cinnabon and cocoa butter lotion.
That smell good.
That dude's a freaky frog.
He's a freak, but that smells good though.
Next one, please.
What?
More Like Jay for $4.99. OG member of More Like Jay. Shout out to More Like Jay, man, for sticking around. To hell with this. I'm skipping a Chris Rock movie, a Tarantino movie, and any movie with a pro athlete. Because real talk, y'all watch the movie with KD in it. He talking about Thunderstruck?
Thunderstruck? Yes, I've seen
Chris Rock is a good.
What was that movie that like cameoed LeBron like at a coffee shop? Was that a good movie?
I have no idea. I've never seen it.
He was
very athletes. Chris Rock, he kind of cooking though.
He was very sprinkle. He was very sprinkle in the movie. So I mean, it was a movie, and LeBron just happened to be in it.
He did a great job at being LeBron.
Yeah.
If I see Chris Rock in it, he might have cooked. I see Chris Rock in that movie.
Win-win for $4.99. Shouts out to me for knowing Korean. I ain't giving no money to anyone sitting at home and complains.
Yeah,
some grass.
You know, that's fair. If the streamer, rapper, whatever asked you and complained about it in the moment, I'd be like, look, just didn't do it.
Isn't that what he just did? Didn't he just give money to niggas that was up here complaining?
Shouts out to Rodney TV, man, for $1.99. Said The Weeknd is a punk. The Weeknd a punk.
Oh wow, okay.
Dang. Shouts out to Darius Will.I.Ams for $1.99. Said, fight back, Sage. Fight back.
Nah. I'm not a yap. I yap on subjects on the pod. I let niggas get their shit off. I don't really talk. In real life, for me at least.
Not Ken 10 says for $2. I fuck with Sage, but he definitely sound like Ocho right now.
Yes, so Ocho's a goat.
Wait, what did The Weeknd do for real? Do we know?
I don't know what The Weeknd did.
Diesel's the biggest Weeknd fan in the world.
Yeah, I'm about to say I have no idea.
Nah, because I'm a real able test fade fan, bro. What do you do, man? If he got caught in a Mr. Beast case or a Drake case, man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I can't. Come on, bro.
But I love Drunken Love remix. I got.
He about to go to his Weekend FC Twitter page.
I love
and just check in. Shouts out to Scruffy Adonis. He's been a member for 19 months. Says Sage needs a recording assistant for Water at this point.
Nah.
Did he become a member? How do you send that message?
Wait.
For 19 months.
Nah,
it was 19 months.
I don't need an assistant for the water. I need a fridge, but I don't live alone, so I can't have a fridge. I would love a fridge though. Yeah, I love it.
Look at him.
I can't get the fridge, bruh. Bruh, the folks
cooler. Put some ice in it. Type shit?
No, the water's not cold. That's not the point. He literally has a fat dresser that I know he can stick 3 waters in.
Oh my god! This is why I let niggas get this shit off chat, because at some point, bro, when are we just gonna like admit that niggas be having these actually ass? Like, come on, dog. Like, all right, bro. I guess I could have
that was
water
so
in my pillowcase.
specific.
Like,
oh my
god! I guess I have water in my fucking pillowcase.
But let me say.
Oh my god!
That's petty chat.
Oh my god!
No, listen. It feels very much. No, stop. It feels very much. Well, actually,
it is
when these situations happen, but then in other situations, I'm over here doing some dumbass shit in order to make something work, and the water is like,
nah.
I feel it.
If our fallout gets traced back to water, that's gonna be hilarious.
Ain't no fallout unless y'all. Ain't no fallout unless y'all wanted to fall out. Ain't no fallout over here.
Shouts out to Daniel Ude. No, I'm not Damo. No. Wait.
I was just about to say, I just love being on this side of the bounce. This is great.
man. I seen that episode when I wasn't there, bruh. It was like 48 minutes unhinged.
Boing.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Shouts out to Droopy for $1.99 last super chat. Appreciate it, Droopy. Omar, Star Wars video win. I probably should have did one when that. Apparently, the Star Wars acolyte actor was acting an ass, but it got skipped this time, man. Sorry about that.
Didn't the voice of Darth Vader die today? Pass away today.
Yeah, shouts out to James Earl Jones. Rest in peace to a real legend. Apparently said some. I won't even address that. Movie legend, Black history legend. Maybe said some divisive things, but still in that era of Black acting when they started transitioning into white mainstream media, and got one of the biggest roles ever, arguably the biggest movie villain ever. And he is the voice of that character, even up until the most recent Star Wars content. So,
and Mufasa. Love Lion King.
So great actor. Rest in peace to James Earl Jones.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Nah, that shit was wicked. Rest in peace. But he lived a long life.
All right, is that the last super chat?
Yep, that is the last super chat. Let's keep it rolling.
All right, chat. Let's go ahead and get to hot take of the week. Starting with Sage. Let's start off with Sage.
Oh man, thank God. I've been waiting. Yeah, cold take, iceberg take, colder than the water, colder than the fucking tundra, colder than everything you can possibly have. Keep it a buggers. I don't give a fuck that I don't have a football platform. Keep it a buggers. I don't give a fuck that anytime we speak on things that we are not platformed on, you don't fuck with it. I am tired of arguing with these niggas, bro. TJ Watt is the best defensive player in football, and it's not close. Get off of Madden. I'm tired of hearing about certain pass rushers, which is the worst part. You niggas name other pass rushers. Aaron Donald, salute to you. He retired. That's the only one I was accepting the whole time because, hey, that's AD. At the end of the day, Aaron Donald. Well, what the fuck? Oh, man, TJ's not better than Aaron Donald. But I am tired of it. If you watch these fucking games, especially last Sunday's performance, oh shit! The last Sunday. Well, especially if you watch the NFL Week 1 against Atlanta, bro, the amount of plays that TJ Watt had called back let alone what he actually did in the game. I am sick and tired of being sick and tired of you Madden ass niggas who you probably not even nice at Madden anymore, but I'm sick and tired of you niggas looking up 88 speed in Madden ratings and coming with bullshit takes. I seen a nigga talk about Bosa bet. Bro, stop, bro. You niggas are bored. And I get it. Sometimes it's to troll me. I mean, clearly it has to be a troll to keep it a buck because Damo will sit here and say Tua's top 10 or whatever. I don't think that's a ludicrous take, but the quarterbacks that y'all try to get off on them is actually starting to get a little crazy. At the end of the day, bro, stop the bullshit. I am in the DMV in a group chat with Baltimore niggas, Baltimore fans, and these niggas, yeah, I don't know what the fuck this clip is, but why are these niggas sitting here telling buddy that a motherfucker like Nick Bosa, that a motherfucker like Myles Garrett's better? Bro, I hate this nigga TJ Watt. Everyone knows TJ Watt is like that, except for some reason, you niggas. Should be an iceberg cold take. I don't know what it is about this community that disagrees, but I guess my hot take, it's an iceberg take. TJ Watt's the best defensive player of football. You niggas make me sick. God damn.
All right. Let's go ahead and go to Damo. Hot take of the week.
My hot take, it might be a scorcher, depending on how you feel about it or what side of the fence you're on. But in the realm of football, I'm a Dolphin fan. Tried and true, day one. Tyreek Hill being arrested was 100% his fault. He was at fault. I don't understand whether it's an athlete, whether it's a normal Joe Schmo person, no matter who it is, what benefit do you think you have maintaining some attitude, some ego, or whatever it is to a police officer? Gang, if you get pulled over, comply. If all they are asking you to do is hand over your license, comply. What are we arguing for? Hey, don't touch my window, twin. What you touch my window for? Now you're getting yanked up out the car. Like, what are we talking about? It didn't have to go that far if you didn't take it that far. But he knocks on the window, roll it down, give him your license registration. Keep it simple. You ain't gotta kiss ass. You don't gotta be soft. You don't gotta be. Just comply. You need all right, cool. Here you go. Keep it simple. I will die on the hill. After seeing the video, when I first seen the video, I already knew, okay, what did he say? My first thought, what did he say? He had to have said something. There's no way Tyreek Hill on game day, right outside the stadium, is getting arrested for no reason. What did he do? Then I see the actual body cam come out. I understand the officer got fired, terminated, suspended, whatever it was. And I understand they definitely did power trip and they definitely did abuse some form of power. I'm not saying they're right, but I do agree. I do think Tyreek Hill and how he handled the situation initially, especially from the body cam footage, is 100% wrong. I've seen so many people on Twitter, yo, this is crazy. What did he even do? Do you niggas not interact with people in real life, gang? Like, how do you think someone is going to react if you come at them with some type of disrespect or some type of arrogance? What are we talking about?
I'll let you die on that one.
They're
gonna hate that one.
Yeah, that is definitely a hot take. I guess I'll just say I think there's a difference between fearing the police and trying to be like tough around them. I think obviously any person that disagrees with compliance is okay. That person is not real. That's a chatter. But I do think that there's a lot of times where the police go way over the line. And from what I know about the Tyreek situation, I'm definitely think that this is one of the moments where, that was wild. But hey, I kind of see what you're trying to say, but I'm not entirely on board with everything.
I haven't seen the footage, but
all right.
All right.
Type shit.
Omar, hot take of the week.
Shout out to my Homer Simpson rug in the back. Look, 100,000% basketball is not a year-round thing. Don't know why they try to get that lie off. There's definitely dead time in the basketball offseason. And if this is what it means, and I'm about to play a clip. If this is what it means for basketball to be year-round, then basketball should not be year-round.
You really believe the 2018 Warriors are the best team ever assembled?
Well, ain't nobody being Steph and KD together. I don't see it. And when you got Clay, West, you got Sean Livingston, Iguodala, myself.
I got one question. The 2001, 2, 3 version of Shaquille O'Neal.
Who
is going to guard him from y'all team?
Who gonna guard Steph and KD on that team?
Who going to guard Shaq?
Who gonna start Steph and KD's threes?
Derek Fisher was a damn good defender.
Not running off that many screens chasing.
Damn good defender. Yes, he was. That's all he had to do.
Because Kobe gonna have to guard Clay.
Y'all gonna be in the penalty.
Rich Fox gotta guard KD. What's gonna happen to KD? What's gonna happen to Rich Fox?
Y'all in the penalty.
The curl just gonna be swinging.
Wiz gonna have to guard Shaq. They getting y'all in foul trouble.
Jerry curl just left.
And who guarding Kobe?
Think about it.
Who guarding Kobe?
Man, Iguodala.
Not a chance. The 2002, 2003 version of Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant.
Iguodala.
Not a chance.
Iguodala.
Lunch.
Same height.
Yeah, if it means having that conversation for the 11 billionth time every offseason since the 2017 offseason, basketball isn't year-round.
It's definitely not year-round. If we're talking about every single month, there's something going on. Because, boy, August and September, woo, you are scratching for topics and things to talk about. Y'all saw it firsthand. And if anything, we got a little bit of help this offseason because of the fact that the Olympics and the WNBA is popping this year. Mm-hmm. But that's why I said, like, last pod, I think, bro, if the Olympics wasn't like that, or, like, if it wasn't an Olympic year, what the fuck is going on specifically in NBA basketball?
I'm not gonna lie, this is why I've never been a fan of faking opinions on takes or camera. I understand that we even have different viewpoints on those, but it's just I watched that clip and I just felt maybe this is just because I do create my own content, but I just literally watched that clip one ear out the other because one, I could tell this is something they had to talk about. And two, this is something that they genuinely did not care about. There's no way any emotion in that clip was Caparoni. Sure, it gets the views, sure, it gets the numbers, but it was just like, okay, I don't care.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Go watch some more of Nick Young on TV talking about whatever he wants to talk about. He believed the dumb shit he say. You should have seen what Carlos.
I believe he believes some of the things he says, but I believe that topic specifically was like something that was like, okay, we just gotta talk about it today.
Sage, you don't watch enough Gills Arena, gang. I wholeheartedly disagree.
I guess I don't watch enough Gills Arena, so fair enough.
That is Kenyon Martin and that is Nick Young, and that's how much they care.
I don't watch enough Gills Arena, so maybe they in 2024, 2025 still dead ass care about the 2017-18 Warriors versus the Shaq Lakers on September 8th or 7th or whatever. But hey, I don't know.
They cared about it 2 months ago. Trust me. Hey,
that's honestly commendable. I ain't gonna lie. To keep talking about shit and like
I don't know.
Have passion for it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, the people that can continue to talk about MJ versus Bron and still like have the energy, it's the same thing right there, Sage. I mean, that's probably a perfect example. You run into those people that continue to MJ versus Bron niggas to death, and it's like, wow, this is the fourth day. That's them. They actually do care. But again, if that's the extent of basketball conversations, I just know it's not year round.
I think a perfect example of this is actually Chilltown. I ain't gonna, every time I watch Players Choice, man, and they on 5 times a week. Man, every conversation he is really trying to. I'm saying like I've never. It's very rare somewhere I listen to a topic he's talking about and he's like not attentive about it. Like
shout out OG, man. He really showed me. Hey, say when I talk about an old head that can accept evolution and change, man, Chilltown's that guy. He showed me it's possible. We need more Chilltowns in the world.
That nigga
too bad there's not pause
pre-comes every time a basketball bounce is heard. So
right.
Oh shit, I think that's no, you said 3.5. No, that was 3.
All right. I take it a week from me. Listen, man, I saw those smaller YouTube plaques being handed out this week, and I'm not gonna lie, this was a mistake by YouTube from the jump. If you got 100K subs through shorts, your shit was Mickey. I'm sorry, man.
Oh wow.
And I understand that's coming from a pod that primarily got to 100K because of shorts, but there's a difference. I personally feel like YouTube should put a number on what a sub from a short is weighted to a regular sub. Like if a regular sub is 1, a sub from a short got to be like 0.5 or 0.4, bro.
Ooh,
no cap.
Hey, I don't know you want to do that.
Nah, that shit Mickey, man. That shit Mickey.
Okay.
M-I-C-K-E-Y. You can start hearing theme music right here.
M-O-U-S-E. This is all right.
Well,
roll call, Domo.
Well,
all right, that is not your line, gang. I'm gonna just be blunt. This is not our line at all. But sure. I mean, I don't disagree with this sentiment entirely, but that is not our line at all.
I agree. Especially with the way that people are doing it now, when the meta is to just cop other people's content and put it out on your own shit. I agree.
I agree to an extent. Anybody who got over 100K on shorts after 2023, okay, man.
You're nasty.
I actually disagree. I think certain content creators. One, get it how you can. Two, it depends how you go about it. So if you're a short, I don't think all shorts creators are there for Mickey. There's some shorts creators that do skits. There's some shorts creators that are creative enough in the way they do said skits to where it doesn't feel like a copy and paste thing. Like for example, I don't know when Tony Statovinci, I don't know how to say the nigga name. Statovinci, I don't know how to say his name. But for example, when he blew up, I wouldn't say his blow up. I don't know if he hit the arbitrary 100K before he started streaming, before he started doing videos, but I wouldn't call his run Mickey. He was making genuinely good content, in my personal opinion.
But he was doing short form content before YouTube Shorts.
That's fine, but I wouldn't say if he started then now got to 100K, I wouldn't call it Mickey.
I'm just saying when the platform adds this thing that, for a lack of a better term, makes it, I don't even know a number to put on it, 5 times easier to get to 100K. Yeah, that award doesn't mean what it used to mean. I'm gonna just keep it.
We also haven't mastered shorts enough to. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. We should either raise the bar for the award, or change the criteria to like how to get it. So every short sub is 0.4 or 0.5 of a regular sub. Like it's essentially the same thing. But
I also feel like if we were like the godfathers of shorts still, I don't know. I don't see that from us.
I think it's still ultimately an award is just the award, and Bezos is an OG, a purist. But there's some legitimacy to what he's saying, because I understand what you're saying. You can find the Tonys, but for the most part, and YouTube knows this, they're worried about actually getting eyeballs on the platform. Majority of that content is repurposed, AI generated, or whatever the case may be, content from other platforms, from other people, from whatever other place. So for every one Tony, there's probably legitimately like 5,000 AI generated or Caitlin Clark highlight or whatever, and they're handing out plaques to them. And mind you, those people are coupled with people that sell courses too. Those people are nasty. I told y'all about it maybe yesterday or whatever. There's people that are posting screenshots to their dashboard, and they be getting tens of millions of views. Their revenue is in the triple digits, double digits. Like it just doesn't work the same. But let them.
It's on Threads, man. I'm telling you, he go on Threads. It's like
it's a different misleading game. So,
hey, agree to disagree.
You think it's the same game?
No, I don't think it's the same game. I just say agree, disagree in the sense of the sentiment that if you're a shorts creator and you hit 100,000, it's Mickey. The overall sentence I disagree with, but the certain reasons that you gave, I agree with. Certain reasons I disagree with. Like, it's definitely a different game. It's definitely a difference in a YouTuber that streamed their way to 100K, a YouTuber that uploaded long form videos, a YouTuber that uploaded reaction videos, and a short form video maker. Hell, there's even in the short form content. We talk about skits. We could have highlights. We could have stream clips. We could have Caitlin Clark clips. We could have first take clips, anything like that. There's obviously different avenues in it, but I think the overarching point of if you are a shorts creator who only did shorts and you hit 100,000, that plaques Mickey. I disagree with that.
You think there's more highlight respin clip from other people than there are original short creators?
Absolutely. Originality is never going to be reign supreme. There's more that sentiment applies to every facet of every YouTube niche though. That's what I'm kind of getting at. In the long form sphere, there's more lazy content in the long form sphere than on in the short form. You could argue I do it. You could argue I don't do it. In the streaming shit, same thing. So I think like the idea that I like the idea that like I hard as yeah, I don't know how you disagree with that. If
in
reaction content
in long form reaction content maybe its own thing, but then even in reaction content, supposedly there's supposed to be different opinions and viewpoints. Now people come from same background, so there's going to be some similarity. But in the automobile,
then it's a copycat league,
right? But then in the you said just long form as a whole, there's so many versions of long form content that I don't think that in long form content there's more of the really repurposing of people's content, cut and paste. Like I think that there's less of that.
The tier list wave, the rankings and shit. If we're talking like
you said, long form content. I'm talking about the cooking channels, the automobile channels, the pet care, like those channels.
So again, those exist the same way like original shorts exist. I like we disagree because I'm not gonna lie because we're about to go in a big ass circle.
I'm not gonna lie, man. The only people that deserve like actual plaques and legit weighted numbers when it comes to shorts, the people that fill the bottles up with liquid and roll it down the stairs.
What? That's
it. That's the only people that deserve it. Other than that, it's all Mickey. Those are the only people that's really doing this thing for the shorts, man.
I think if you out that bitch editing, uploading, you deserve what you got coming to you, bro. Now, if you're not doing it at a high enough level, you're not doing it better than others, you're not getting the views, you're not getting the dollars. That
niggas is screen recording a Kai Cenat stream, hitting auto generate captions. And
yeah, that's definitely that specific person. I'd say I mean. Mick, because what the fuck, that would be Mick, absolutely. That specific kind of person, for sure. There's people that do that in long form.
Let's go ahead and move on to A and Q. All right, the question of the day is: what is an actor that you see in the trailer that just turns you off from watching that movie altogether? Examples: Jack Black, Kevin Hart, Dwayne Johnson. Cam's on, by the way, chat. Cam's on. We are only bringing up people with cams on. No penises. Let's go ahead and start off with OTF Nosworth.
Yo.
What's good, man?
Oh, there you go. It's good. To be honest with you, any M. Night Shyamalan movie and any movie that got any of the Fast and Furious members past like 6 or 7.
Any of the people cast.
Anybody in Fast and Furious post Fast and Furious 7, I don't care about you. Go home. Like, I could care less. But yeah, and M. Night Shyamalan, I don't like his movies. He's dirt. Super
I can get that.
Fuck Ludacris. What?
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
What the fuck Luda do?
I
can get that though.
I'm 22. I don't listen to that nigga music.
It's okay.
Okay.
We know the 90s. I feel it.
You can only see a certain actor's face as a certain character. So like you'll be like, why is Julius now Debo or some shit like that? Like I like that's not even who the fuck his character was. But I see what you mean.
And then like seeing if y'all ever watched CinemaSins, seeing Get That Paycheck Tyrese really killed Tyrese for me.
If you watch CinemaSins in 2024, you're a bad person.
How regularly do you watch it?
I don't watch it anymore. I'm talking about like
what's way back window? You 22, so what's that?
When I was like 16, 15.
And how much was you watching it back then?
Like every video.
Oh no! You a bad person. Man. You a hater. You were a trained hater. Nah, that's crazy.
I don't know, ball on what y'all say, CinemaSins. I don't know, ball.
Mm-hmm.
They do these videos where it's everything wrong with the Avengers, and literally they go frame by frame. They got a counter on it, and they be nitpicking the fuck out of it.
Yeah, I've seen a video or two from that channel.
Nigga's a young swoop.
I know what that is.
A young Cheryl.
Hey, not too much on CinemaSins. Too much.
No, sometimes it's funny.
Let's bring up Chris. Yo.
Hey, Chris.
Yo, my audio good?
Yep.
No, but well, go ahead.
Good enough.
Good enough to hear me. All right. I was trying to think of some actors, but I literally can't think of anybody. Like, I don't think I'm invested enough in any single actor to like not see a movie just because I see their face. Not gonna lie. But I didn't want to come and talk about that pain for like people's art or
Mm-hmm.
products. And I totally disagree with like you guys saying you have to do it. Like this do-rag I got on, this is a 4YE do-rag. Like I find them boys funny, so I said, oh, they sell do-rags, I'm gonna buy it. But it's up to me whether I buy it or not. I don't care how much laughs they gave me. If I didn't find the product good, I wouldn't have got it. That's just what I'm saying right now.
I don't know who said that you have to. I don't think any one of us said you have to.
Then you still would fall under the umbrella of people that we are talking about. You should be. If there are people that you support, you should find a way to support them however you can. Your way was buying a do-rag.
Oh, he bought a do-rag? You bought a
the word
do-rag?
that's getting me shut. Yeah, I thought it looked nice, so I got it, and I supported my boys.
So there
also,
you
like,
fall under the umbrella people were talking about.
I don't know, but you said should. You said should. Like
nobody said
should. If I didn't buy the do-rag and I'm still into it, if I still didn't buy the do-rag and I still continued to just like watch their stuff, would that be bad? Like,
I'm not gonna say it'll be bad, but I think it's crazy. I also think you should hold the door for a woman. But when I see niggas go around not holding the door for women, I mean, I'll say, damn, that's crazy, but I don't think they going to hell.
I don't know, bro. I
feel like it's kind of different when like the medium is inherently like pay-per-view. Like I don't know, concerts.
I don't like watching streamers and stuff. So
yeah, but like on YouTube, like we watch shit on free platforms. Like when we go on YouTube, we sign up for free content. So I don't know, it's kind of different that way. But all right, Chris, appreciate you, man.
Hey, yo,
Big Chris.
All right, let's do Laser, man. Yo,
Mario good?
Yep.
All right. So I was gonna go like the athlete route, like John Cena and whatnot, but the more I think about it, I think DC has like a bad rep for actors. Like Ben Affleck for Batman didn't make sense, and then who's that one guy that played the Flash in that one movie?
Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller, yeah, he had a bad reputation. And
no, but did you see Ben Affleck in the trailer and was like, all right, this is gonna be a bad Batman? Or was it you just figured out he's a bad Batman after watching it?
I felt like he was more like a bad pick because, like, especially given how Robert Pattinson did for like the new Batman, that one was like pretty underrated, and then like Christian Bale fucking killed it. Like they could have had like better things, like how they did with Jason Momoa for Aquaman. That was really good, super underrated.
I just think you're watching the wrong DC content, man. It's the animated movies that they be killing.
Yeah, the animated movies are way better.
Animated
I like
movies
watching
are
those more than I do
bangers.
like the fucking
Live action.
I already forgot the fucking director, but yeah, the Snyder cut. That's what it was. Yeah.
This nigga hated the Snyder. All right, buddy, we're done with you.
All right, let's do two more. Let's do two more.
DC, sorry, gang.
Let's bring up LJ. Yo.
That sound good to y'all?
What's good?
What up?
What's good, man?
First of all,
whoa. This is bad.
Move
We
closer
can't
to
really
the
hear you, gang.
phone. What are you talking into? Are you talking into your headphones?
Yeah.
Take that off. Take that off, gang.
Yeah,
Take
you
that
got
off.
the mission failed.
Is not.
We'll get them next time.
Unbluetooth whatever it is.
Yeah, that
Yeah, just use the phone out
All
of
right. How about now?
There you go.
Much better.
How the fuck does that sound? All right, whatever. I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it. All right. So I work in the movie theater, right? And I see like all types of shit like everywhere. So I see the good and the bad. But I don't really be watching a lot of movies like that. But whenever I go into a theater, I usually like clean it and shit. And I get to see like a little snippet of the movie, right? Just a little snippet. And oh my god, bro, I can't even lie to y'all, dog. Y'all know whoever is like a DC head in here, the guy who played what's his name? Shazam? Yeah, that guy. Y'all guys know that actor at all?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, he's a yes.
Yeah, that dude.
Zach Levine.
Ever since like Shazam 2, it's been in some stinkers, bro. Have y'all even heard of the new movie? It's called The Herald and the Purple Crayon. That shit.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Zachary,
that sounds crazy, though.
But so okay, so this is his actual problem. Zachary Levi has put himself in this typecasting box. Shazam is the silliest DC character you could possibly be, whatever. Harold and the Purple Crayon, he's like a Wiggles. He's like a big Wiggles. No, he is. I'm dead ass. He's like a big Wiggles now, but that's the way they see him. So everything that he's going to be in from now on, yes.
He's just goofy.
He's the new Jim Carrey?
So it's kind of like if Adam Sandler had to be in like a dead ass serious ass.
But he
role.
That sounds like Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
But he tries to be a little bit more like he tries to present a little bit more serious than that. But like I'm talking about off movies. But yes, you saw Harold and the Purple Crayon?
Snippets.
Ew, sorry, brother.
Just seen him wiggling.
Real.
Right. All right, LJ. Oh, no mind. Yeah, one more.
One thing I want to say about that is I just think he's been cast in like terrible movies. I think he's a good actor, but he's just been in terrible roles. Like I don't get why people are hating on Jack Black. He's a good actor. He's just been in shit movies recently. I don't really get where all the hate comes from. It's random, bro, to me.
But that's what I'm saying, though. After a while, you see him in a trailer. Oh, this is another shitty ass movie. They just got Jack Black. So.
I feel it. If it's in like another stinker,
you got a track record. Once you see him,
watch for that nigga. I'm sorry, bro. It might just have to be time for him just to let things go and just enjoy his fucking life as a like. He's trying to be like a gamer or whatever. He's been in the Mario movie, now Minecraft. Enjoy your time at home, buddy. Retire, nigga. That's simple.
Now, one thing I
love motherfuckers.
Play some Minecraft on your PC, bro.
I love people adopting that mentality now, man. Started with Skip, man. Yo, you've been in the industry for 20, 30 years.
That nigga is old as hell.
It's time to sit down, bro. It's time. For you had the time of the limelight, bro.
That nigga's been acting for a good majority of his life. You need a break, my boy.
Just like all actors.
That's what I'm saying.
No, appreciate you, LJ.
Appreciate you, man. All right, let's do one more. Let's do Rodney.
Morgan Freeman, sit it down. Like, damn.
Oh, what's up, y'all?
Big Rod.
What up?
That's good, man.
Oh, I fucking hate Common. Like, every time I see this nigga, not even movies, like, I saw this nigga at the Knicks game with Jennifer Hudson, and I'm like, why is this freckle-faced bitch sitting next to that black queen? I hate him.
What's going on,
I hate him. Like, every time I see him on Instagram, I have to post about how much I hate him. Like, I'm getting worked up right now. Like, dead ass. This shit is like...
I knew something was up. I looked to the right. Yo, this nigga shaking his head. Yo, I fucking hate Common.
Like,
yo,
dang,
chill.
Like from the movie Just Right, why he pull all the baddies?
And
like,
that's what I was gonna ask.
Why he get Erykah Badu? Why I ain't got nobody?
That's
and J. Cole can't even get Nia Long. Like, he getting everybody.
You're mad that J. Cole didn't bag me along, but Common's life is all the bitches, so therefore you hate Common?
What is it
His
about
movie
him?
sucks.
Like,
his music sucks. Like,
oh
my god.
He gives fake hotel dog.
Damn.
But like, what
Your
about
face looks
him?
like pumpkin pie.
When you see him, what is it that really like pisses you off?
His bald ass head.
I knew it. I knew it was the night.
No, I don't hate bald dudes. I like Taye Diggs. That's my guy.
What?
I will say Common only has one bad body on his jacket, and it's somebody.
Haddish.
Yeah, it's somebody that I mentioned.
This is bald. That's his bald queen.
Tiffany Haddish is the L, but other than that, he's got a pretty solid roster. I don't know.
It's better than solid. It's better than solid.
Yeah,
it's better than solid. You downplaying it, Omar?
No. I'm just saying. Hey, brother. I like a good hater. This is not.
I think Common slide in the DMs.
So apparently, from my understanding, and I would actually aspire to be Common if I was single. Apparently, Common has been labeled as an experience. Women don't date him for real. They just know that he is like an experience, a life-changing experience for them dating wise. So you don't get serious.
Stop
with him,
hyping this man up, bro.
No, this is what women. This is what women say.
Stop. Why you want his nuts?
Listen. This is what women say about Common. So if that was me, oh yeah, that would. If I was famous like that, and I was single, I would be doing the exact same things, man. I'd be experiencing these young women, all these things, and then just an amicable breakup. Just keep it pushing, man.
So it's 8 inches.
Huh?
What?
Y'all about to say?
Nah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, kick me off on that note, bro.
Crazy,
I'm good.
Crazy,
I'm good.
Crazy flat
I'm
tongue.
good.
Crazy vein in it. You know, one big vein. Crazy vascular, long like stamina.
What got going
It's
on?
an experience, all right.
It's always the third hour. I'm starting to notice that. Yo, you niggas past 11 o'clock just turned. What the fuck? What's going on?
What?
We can't acknowledge when clearly
Stop.
niggas. Come on,
No,
bro. If his
man,
roster
No,
is
you
like
can't
that,
read code. They talking about, oh, he's an experience. You just experience him. That's dick.
Keep it a buck past
I don't know how
11
else they
p.m.
can tell you.
dick on him. What's wrong with having a dick on you?
Pause.
W or L?
Yeah, the keeper.
He's smooth.
Oh man.
No.
I don't
No.
know.
Is he compy?
He's
He's a
common.
conscious rapper too, so you know he be
Like,
he considers
like,
what
bro,
they
shut
Whoa,
up.
whoa.
Shut up, bro. Like, why he trying to be activist 24/7? I feel like he was at the game. He be on the game at like a basketball game, just talking about world shit. Like, nigga, Jalen Brunson's in front of you. Shut up.
How old are you? How old are you?
20.
Yo, mom love Common. That's what it is.
Yeah,
No, not love,
Does she?
but
Does
like,
she?
Nah, I mean not love. I remember she liked Just Right, that movie. Like,
not love. This nigga mom, man.
He in
auntie
denial.
Love. Yeah, the mom.
She got
auntie.
she got a common poster in her bedroom right now.
nah,
you
more of a
should
Morris
be-
Chestnut type.
You should be focused on like the Marsai Martins of the world. Why are you even worried about the women that Common is dating, man? That's
I just feel like they shouldn't be with him. Like, get with a real nigga, not this fucking guy.
He watched Just Right for the first time, and his mom did not stop talking about how great Common look in Just Right.
It's been years.
You need help, bro.
It's been years. Like, he's just not it, man.
It's the fact you keep shaking your head at the thought of this nigga.
He actually so mad. Bro.
He really don't like this nigga, bro.
Like why can he pull everybody? Like, why? I don't get how he gets everybody, and you like I get it. I can get experience with what's fucking Pete Davidson. That motherfucker a freak look. He looked like a freak. But like
what?
How you get an experience from Common? He's just a regular nigga.
What the fuck? I mean, I get Pete Davidson. He's him.
Because he got tattoos, he's skinny, he's funny. I mean, like, he's a different type of dude.
He's funny is crazy. Funny is crazy.
Okay,
Oh my god.
Okay.
He make you laugh and giggle?
Yeah, I love SNL. I love that show.
Look at it. Look at it.
Wait, so let me ask you this last thing before you. Is yours 8 inches with a big vein and a curve?
Huh?
Nah, my shit curve up though.
All right.
What the fuck? Hey man, we're back, man. If we're not back after this pod, man, eat a cock, bruh. God.
No, not that is not what you say after that, bro. No.
The Aki way.
Yo, keep it a buck past 11 p.m. It's a pattern, bro. It's a pattern, bro. Keep it a buck past 11 p.m.
Eat a cock the Aki way, man.
You gotta stop these 3-hour pods.
These are 3-hour pods, man. This
You
is what
gotta
y'all
stop
get.
these 3-hour pods.
This is
bro.
the pivot.
Nah, I don't like this episode, man. Nah.
All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and close off this podcast, man. All right. Omar, any more super chats before we get out of here?
No, sir. Oh wait, one more. My bad. Off topic. This is from Context Clues for $4.99. He says,
Appreciate
off topic, Damo, thoughts on Gigi Jackson being out, and I hope Asia and Angel get better.
Man, a tough news. Hate it had to be him. Hopefully he just comes back better than ever. Hopefully this is a small setback to a major comeback. I still believe in Gigi. He's 20 years old, still young, still got a lot of promise.
Is he out for the season? What happened?
He had a knee. What is it? ACL injury. He had a significant injury during the summer.
Oh, he broke a bone in his foot.
Was it that?
No, it's significant, but it's not ACL. It's not ACL.
It's something to have him out for some time though. He'll be out for a minute.
Yeah, he'll be out for months.
Yeah,
that's tough. Hope it gets better.
But that's it.
But all right, man. Let's go ahead and do our outros. Omar, say goodbye to the people.
All right, people. No, let me stop. Videos not every single day. Videos throughout the week. Watch them shits. Appreciate to have y'all back. Become a member so you can be in the Discord and we can settle some of these who's better than who in 2K debates.
All right. Say goodbye to the people.
There's no 2K debate to be had, but all right, people, check the TSO Sage channel. We're going on a collab spree. Actually, I picked someone up immediately following this. Got to record a couple of videos from the village hidden in the trenches. You feel me? Things of that nature. Comment below what kind of videos you want to see with some of my friends playing. I know we're going to have a Jeopardy stream sometime soon. Probably not streaming tonight because of that, because I ain't going to lie, after all that damn recording that I've done today, nigga, nah, I'm good. But continue to support the channel. Appreciate you guys on the way to 120K, on the way to 30K on Twitch. Take care, stay blessed. I'm gonna see you all next time, man.
30K subs? Wait, is it a guy that I know?
Nah, y'all don't know. No, I don't know these niggas.
Is it Swag Kage? I know Swag Kage if it's Swag Kage.
I know this person in real life. Like I'm gonna.
I thought my bad.
I know I'm gonna try pick them up. It's not Swag, man. I'm sorry. It's not Mark. No, it's not Mark.
P for 199 says, "When the stars are up, the beasts are out." Pause.
All right. Dama, say goodbye to the people, man.
All right, Chess being my favorite night snack, and we will be back very soon. I need everybody join up in LKIB Discord because I will be announcing the official LKIB 2K League. And by the LKIB 2K League, I mean Pro-Am. Get your 5, 6, however many. Get your team together. I'm going to have a cash prize league, but it's only going to be announced in the Discord, so you have to get in the Discord to be a part of the Discord league. It's getting real this year. We're going crazy.
Oh, and if y'all are still up tonight, I might make my Keep It a Buck build. I'm officially out of VC, so it's the perfect time to make my 60 to 99 build with chat or the Keep It a Buckers.
With that being said, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I need a night off. But with that being said, we'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.